I apologize for my lateness. Steam decided to delete a lot of my games and then update them. Download all of them at once from scratch at the same time. So, yeah, Steam is horrible. But, speaking of horrible, it's time for that chaotic evil Kingmaker run. This is my girlfriend. Her name is Lucia. She may be reading for us today, as I have, as some of you know. I had a root canal today, so the steroids are running pretty hard right now. I am hoping they will last for 3 hours, because it kind of hurts to even talk right now. But we're doing it.
You're only supposed to take one batch a day. Hopefully they last more than 3 hours.
Yeah, hopefully. That was 6 little pills at once. Spooter!
Oh,
hello,
Spooter. It's cute!
You're getting, yeah, you better run.
Oh,
Here we come.
Spooter boy.
The mammoth lords are coming. Lindsay's in more danger than the Spooter.
Multiple Spooters.
How do I get out of here? Oh, here we go.
So cute.
Was that behind an athletics check? No. There was a puzzle here, actually.
Yes, there was.
Do we care to solve it? You're doing most of the thinking tonight. I'm the
was it even a puzzle or was it just bricks we could mess
click,
with?
click, boom. So it was a POD song, I think. Click, click, boom. Hi, Ross. Yeah, it took a minute. I don't know what happened. I knew at one point I had like 70 odd gigs of data or of hard drive space free out of nowhere. So I don't know what the hell happened. I kind of don't care either. If my Mortal Kombat 10 gets re-downloaded, though, I mean, Mortal Kombat 10 was fun. Played a lot of that game. Anyway, puzzle. We solve it. We move on. Fine. Yeah, I'm kind of not in the mood for puzzle solving. So saith the person who has to do all the brain work and doesn't want to apply herself tonight. Speaking of that, I owe you an apology, actually, because we put out a video earlier today for one of the Queens of the Night, which is a like CR20 some odd-ish lawful evil deity, and got a bunch of comments on it about how misogynistic hell is. So you were right and I was wrong. There you go.
Thanks.
Yep. How do I go home? This
Not
is
allowed.
Stupid.
You're here forever.
Nope. I'm here till I get down these switchbacks. Oh, I closed my mouth a little too hard and hit that tooth.
Oh
I'm gonna kill everyone in the world. If I wasn't already playing Chaotic Evil, that's how we'd play tonight. Just have a real big change of heart. Shut up! I have a toothache! Kills that person.
Hey, there we go.
Alright, here we go. Solving puzzles later. Killing things now. Killing time,
we were just
basically.
exploring in the mountains.
Yeah, we're just messing around.
Yeah. Woo!
Time needs to pass for the kingdom to do stuff, but I don't want to just hit the pastime button forever because that is a waste of experience points.
And super boring.
And given that there's going to be another really hard encounter in it, like X, Y, Z amount of time, blah, right, like, gotta go get good.
Be important.
I think I'm gonna go try my luck on that Kraglin Orm again.
Do it.
Now that we're level 10, I feel like I'm a little better off. I wonder when I can cross over to here.
I don't know.
Or like over here, where like, don't cross the river, there's bandits! Dude, how many casters do we have? I don't care. Kill them. I speak about casters like casters are still valid. Maybe next Kingmaker playthrough, if we don't immediately switch to like Divinity or Neverwinter Nights or something, I'll try to play more casters.
I require rest.
We require slaughter, you coward.
Come on, 2 moons, get with it.
I'd have to reset. We would have to turn on it pauses at the top of the initiative every time, I think, so I'm not just fireballing my own boys. Or just play a lot of rogues. Intentionally have a really bad save DC for my fireballs so everyone can pass. Oh, look! Do they want to drink with me more? You be goblins! Oh well. Only the zombie can do a run and gun. What?
Be free, critters.
Mastodon. Newts.
You should be.
Of what? Who's trying to fight? Whoa. Oh. Tactical. 3 goblin alchemists! Well, they're not using bombs. So yeah, sure, get all the stuff. But then, guys, we have more important things to deal with. Can we go? Okay, fine. I will walk you around the side.
They don't know how to get there.
Yeah, all of them can. Thank you for coming closer. Wait for it. What? How does it work? How does... There we go. Thank you. Oh, that will never not feel good. And they can't hit the Mastodons with their crazy ACs even post-charge. Ragongar, you coward.
Seriously, get your
Where you
life
rolling?
together.
Oh, he's fatigued. No excuse. Rolled a 9. That goblin's a little harder to hit than I gave him credit, I guess. No chemical ingredients, no bombs, no acid flasks for acid splashes. Go take a nappy over here. Hear more witty party banter. Run, worm! And what is that?
It is a snack and a cat.
It's a cat with a sheep head.
Yep, it's a cat with way too big a head, but it's a cat.
A rare sheep cat. One of those strange hybrid monsters. I really like Harem's hide armor, also. It's bad armor, but that looks good.
It's strange that you held on to your love of storytelling after you were expelled from the academy.
That's not Harem's voice actor.
It's not strange at all. I write for myself and for other people, and not for those bloated toads at the academy. People like my stories, and I couldn't ask for more.
I could ask for a deer that's not glitching into that rock.
delicious.
But no, I agree. I like Lindsay a lot because I identify as chaotic good. I'm sure that's a whole different alignment discussion, and I have had a lot of heated arguments with people who I no longer call friend. Because I oh, leave her alone, Ross, she's great. But because when I was younger, because I don't really do drugs, my friends would be like, oh, you're not chaotic, as they are actively doing drugs and stuff. But apparently that makes me not CG enough. But I identify as that alignment, and Lindsay is a very good portrayal of CG. And so naturally we kind of just ping the same opinions back and forth a lot. I swear to God, if there's not a world map exit here, yes, I've taken some painkillers. Yes, it's hard for me to talk right now. Thank you. Thank you, Mammoth Jesus. That's
Mammoth Jesus.
It's my new deity.
That's who we pray to. Mammoth Jesus.
Wednesday afternoon worship. Mammoth Jesus. Is there
A mammoth god?
No.
I was like, Orcus gets kind of
No, not in Pathfinder. I need specifically likes mammoths is the Green Faith. Hashtag Green Faith. Is my favorite faith. Gets to cheat a lot of stuff too. I was theory crafting a war priest for a game I'll never play. As you do. I thought I could go that way. But I guess not. Anyway, I didn't realize the Green Faith's favored weapon is it's just druidic weapons.
Oh.
No other, just druidic weapons. That's a lot. And when a war priest is modifying weapon damage dice, shut up, we just slept. Based on deity's favorite weapon, it is many. Yeah, you can walk me to Varnhold. I have some stuff to vendor, I'm sure. Go talk to Mager and thank him for a bunch of wands that I didn't use. Am I in book 3 now? I must be in book 3, but I'm level 10.
How many books are there in Kingmaker?
In every Pathfinder adventure path, there are 6. At least, in the line from Rune Lords to the last one, which is coming out soon, if it's not out now. Carrion Crown Part 2.
Don't you think?
Shut up! Big
What?
old babies.
She's tired. They literally just spent a day running through the mountains. They are justified.
Big old babies.
You do it.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought, big old baby.
But I'm not an adventurer with an 18 strength and a 16 con.
I don't think anyone here has those.
I'm listening.
Hold up. Stand by. Amiri has 17 strength and 18 con.
Sorry,
Jaethel has 18 strength and has
no con.
30 strength, 25 con. 18 con, 6 strength. Why do you have that? Oh, yeah, you got that con belt. Because you're smart. Man, those Mastodons are beefy. 34 AC. It's a good party. Maybe I don't regret not taking a Smilodon. Because these guys do have a buttload of armor class. Do you want to do anything other than be mean? Yeah, you just want to be a poop head. Okay, fine. Huggy doggy. Wham! Magervern! Ermagerd is Mergervern! Yeah, bring it back. Fisherman! You have a name, kind of. And a sword. Why do you need a sword to go what are you fishing for, son? There you are. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Like your man bun. Do you like my hat? I will personally express my gratitude to your man bun. We talked about this. I'm not doing the reading today. I am wounded!
I'm sorry.
Turned into a Fallout super mutant. You're just wounded!
Magar laughs pleasantly. Don't mention it, old friend. We adventurers help each other out. Am I right?
So, how long have I known this man, old friend?
I don't know. Whatever you say, I guess.
Helping out competitors is a fool's errand.
Or helping out competitors is a fool's errand.
Nah, it's kind of a spoiler, but do you care about spoilers?
No.
You guys might care about spoilers. I'm gonna mute my mic. Stand by. And that's a thing that is going to happen later. So I'm gonna be neutral for now.
That's fair!
Treat your neighbors as you wish to, yeah? You have my respects. One respects. Press F. Press sell all my crap that I've picked up. You want some first world stuff? We got a lot of it. Take all the masterwork, all the non-magical, get this out of my inventory, and probably allow them to take these wants that Maker gave me. They seem good. They're for you. Would you like a rock egg? I feel like there needed to be a little bit of, what am I trying to say? Clarification on that one.
If it's a masterwork casserole.
No, that says monster casserole. Or, in other words, a casserole, which was made for monsters.
Delicious.
Channeling my inner purred happily on this one. Also, my rock joke was funny.
It was funny.
Rock egg, not R-O-C-K egg, not chip your tooth and need a root canal. Oh, man. If I wasn't diabetic, that would be really, really scary for me, but I put needles in me all the time. So it's not as bad, though of course it hurts when a needle big is going in your gums, but let's not traumatize anyone on the internet, shall we?
It was scary.
Well, thank you for going, I appreciate it.
Of course.
This vial of poisoned water is worth nothing. Owlbear eggs are worth quite a bit. Go hatch you an owlbear. Something that is at least in Pathfinder, because in the mythic book, one of the mythic creatures, one of my favorites, it's known as the first owlbear. And it was engineered by a wizard just to be real ornery and defend the tower. And it bred true with both owls and bears. So that's awkward. But they're just cantankerous and ornery, but also they hold a really near and dear place in my heart. Because I had a player for a while who had an owlbear companion. Because the bear companion in Legacy Pathfinder, as I'm sure much of us know, is bad compared to a lot of other animal companions. So they were like, can I take an owlbear? And I said, sure. Because the stats are basically the same, and it was still bad. But that game ran for a while, and important, owlbear. Take my 13 cheeses, then my 12 other cheeses, then my 17 butters. Maybe that is a me character, carrying that much butter and cheese. I also quite like trout, or fish in general.
What do you even do with the cooking ingredients?
You can make them at the campfire instead of hearty meal to provide different benefits.
I haven't even been doing that.
I don't care that much. Because hearty meal gives everyone a +1 to saves, why would I mess with it? Like, that's real good.
But other stuff.
Yeah, but will it buff my saves? Maybe. Guess I should check. But as long as I got good saves, I am generally a happy Tommy.
That's fair. You know I just like cooking, so...
Yeah, I like your cooking too. I don't necessarily like cooking. I mean, it's fun with you. 6 acid flasks! 3...
Flask of acid in his face!
Yeah, you know what? Hold up. Stand by. Give me them back. Too much stuff has regeneration. Let's try smarter. Take my 35 flowers. My 12 fowls that have been sitting in my pocket for a while and are probably more than one kind of fowl. 41 grains of rice. 15 milks. 5 golden rings. Actually, I'll sell those to the storyteller. He'll pay much better. Da 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 da. I'm gonna hold on to the cure scrolls. Yeah, whatever, we're good. I own a kingdom. Money is not an object. Is there an inn I could... Oh, box. What's in the box? What's in the box? It's a... Ancient scrap script. It's a shard of a destroyed artifact. Megaphone! You know what's just sitting here in your house? I hope you don't. I will borrow it.
I mean, you thought it was trash at first, too.
It looks like just crumpled up brown poop. What's this?
Poop looks like that. Actually, I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's not a question for the viewers. Hello, traveler. Good day. Can I sleep in the tavern? Okay, fine. I'll use rations and I'm gonna just camp right here. Just in the middle of town. We're so good of friends, me and Megavarn. better take a nap in the main can't hunt here. Why you tell me that? No, no, no. This is a huge waste. I can't even cook. Why can't I cook? Because I can't hunt, I guess.
Yeah, screw this place.
What will your end of times look like, Harem? You'll hardly live to see it, and I'd like to know what to prepare for.
So much arrogance in your words, so much smugness. Do you wish to live forever? Grotus laughs at your plans, for they might be cut short in a day, in an hour, or the very next moment.
As we all just stare into Mastodon butt. Good, good. Well done, everyone.
Yay.
I really don't like that I have a Cleric of Grotus in the party. I guess that's... Well, no, Jaethal is the opposite of the Cleric of Saradray that I could be rolling with. I just do not like Grotus as a deity. Necessary for put together world, as I've said many a time, but just... Ugh. That man needs a therapist.
Yeah.
Really badly.
I don't know, maybe he has some sort of like redemption arc.
Yeah, we're working on it. I won't necessarily cause it to make me be a good boy, but if he'll shut up. There, see, I've justified it. I'm gonna go this way. Let's see what happens. Try to go to the Precipice Trail.
Yeah, we're just gonna...
Okay. I'll fight you. We just rested! I guess mountain travel is kind of difficult, that's fair. This random encounter is taking place on the water. We're all taught.
I'm curious.
How curious! How will my Mastodons do fighting in the water? The spell Feet to Fins isn't a spell, I'm thinking Fins to Feet. Something to give my Mastodons a... Hey! Hey, wait! This is not correct.
Boo!
Is this a water? This is not water. Alright, come on, 1D. Whoop! Oh, wait,
Big
never
ol'
mind.
sluggle.
I forgot those aren't a threat. Ow! Oh, wait, there's a second one. You sneaky, sneaky, sneaky boy! No, no! No, no! You were scary before. Now you're just cool looking. Alright, everybody, take a nappy. That's what it's called in the kingdom. We're not camping, we're taking a nappy. Why? Because this is my house. You can't tell me how to live my life. Stop using rations. Go find us food, Amiri.
So here's what we got so far. Today, Amiri killed 10 kobolds, a troll, a hodog, and more goblins than the fingers on 2 hands can count. You know, I don't think our readers are going to believe all this.
But it's the truth. I can cut them all down easy. I just need to find them.
Also, it bugs me a lot when someone pronounces it kobold. It is spelled with an O. It is not spelled with an A.
Lots of pronunciations bother you.
Harem is bald. B-A-L-D. The O makes a O sound. Words of wisdom, kids. See? Look. We can't call Harem bold.
He's kind of bold.
No, he's kind of not. He's the opposite. He's a weenie.
He says some bold stuff sometimes.
He doesn't say it boldly. He says he's given up. It's the opposite of bold. Amiri is bold. Ragangar is bold because he'll cut you.
I think it's pretty bold to just be like, hey, creepy undead elf, I'm going to poop all over what you just said.
Give me your culture. It's not my lands. Claim these lands for Tommy. I accept it, I guess. Gee. Alright. Bridge over the Grudin River.
To the Graglenor.
The Grudrin River. Fantasy names are fun. I feel like Amiri's portrait has changed. Am I wrong?
I don't think it has.
Because she's got a... No, it's because she's usually over here where I can't see the bottom of her. My monitor's messed up. For those of you who are watching on YouTube and Twitch, it is busted. And there's a black squibloosh where I'm running my mouse. Which has gotten longer today? That's weird. It often changes.
That's not good.
It used to be like all the way up to like here. And I couldn't use that monitor, and then I turned it on one day and it just wasn't. But I won't get rid of this monitor, because this monitor is my favorite dimensions of a monitor. Do I know what the dimensions are? No. But they are aesthetically pleasing to me.
Like...
I mean, I would know if I popped up my computer and checked. Just off the top of my head, I don't like, this is the dimensions I need, or go away.
It looks like 14 by like 20. 6 maybe?
I feel like one of them is like a 1130 some odd. Because it's not standard to like, at least in like Windows 7's, set your preferences, it has to like auto read it. It's something by 1137. Hello, Duck. I'll pretend I didn't just see your head do this. Ow, that was dumb of me. Item! Which I guess I can't loot. Fine,
Or
whatever.
not.
No items for me. Okay, so a quick benchmark.
You should probably buff.
I'll buff when we get in there.
Okay.
They know what's up. The party is all level 10. There are 8 of us. The Crag Lenorm is CR 16. Does the Druid have... Yes. Communal resist energy is necessary. Fighting a Crag Lenorm that's going to spit fire at us. Or as Dave Chappelle would say, it spits hot fire. I missed the Chappelle show. It was a fun show. Probably couldn't fly in 2019, but in 2006.
Most of it still flies. It's just when he makes the super transphobic jokes that it gets awkward.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot about those. I'm mostly hung up on like Rick James, you know.
Rick James was great though!
Yeah, Rick James is indeed great.
James!
Okay.
The Wayne Brady, oh god.
Good times.
Sorry, was lost in
You know what I hate worse though?
one stands in
Carlos
my
Mencia.
way.
Mind and Mencia. Never found Mind and Mencia funny. It just couldn't compare, which is why there's been like a cycle of stuff to fill his time slot. Don't get me started on like Tosho. Cannot stand Tosh.0. It is not good.
He's just not funny.
Yeah, he's just like offensive for offensive's sake.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Which can sometimes be funny. Like I like do you know who Anthony Jeselnik is?
Yeah,
I think he's
like,
really funny. He's
like,
funny.
There are shows that are purposely offensive and it's funny, like South Park.
Yeah, South Park is also great.
Yeah, it's hilarious. There are also tons of things that do like non-offensive humor really well, like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is pretty vanilla,
So vanilla, but
but it's
so
also
funny.
hilarious.
So funny. The Butts episode.
They said that at the same time.
That was
That
dope.
was a flat octave, I'm pretty sure.
Dope.
Nice!
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah,
We
you
know,
are.
Aram. Mimosi Travisi.
Thank you.
Well, he just becomes like, he just gets this like.
Oh, that's new.
It did that last time, I feel
It
like.
didn't stay though, that sucks. Put it back.
Put it back.
Alright, regardless of actual ACs, the leader gets the last bark skin. Why? Because he feeds us. And the Lenorm, which is just like right over here, is so nice, letting us get our buff on. Mage armor's for all the elephants. Mage armor for you. I wonder.
Is there a way to like?
Standby.
A reckoning is at hand.
So Ragongar's caster level at Dragon Disciple 5 is 8. I think. I forget the cut for Dragon Disciple. Much higher than Lindsay's. Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out who's going to try to slow the Lenorm. Because that hurts the dragon.
Yeah,
a true dragon with like 6 attacks. Yeah,
Definitely.
no. Get Shrek'd!
Is there a way that you can like spread out a little bit more? That way, not everyone's getting hit with a fireball all at once.
Yeah, I will. I lost the rotation. Where we mage armor all the elephants.
Yes.
Ragongar shielded himself.
What troubles you?
Then we're gonna... Ragongar's gonna mirror image himself.
Unstoppable.
Can web him. No, because I'm gonna just run into that with my guys.
Yep.
Bad idea, T-Bird. My friends used to call me T-Bird. I don't know if we've had this conversation.
We have not.
It was sweet. Good times.
Are we just gonna start wearing salmon shorts and pastel button downs?
No, why would I do that?
Because T-Bird sounds like a frat boy's name.
Oh. Well, thank you. Now I know how to draw that. Next time we play that game, we play it on game night. Which was not, what am I trying to say? Not like Pictionary.
I saw it.
It was interesting. It was like telephone, but you had to draw stuff. It was really cool. Like you would pick a secret word and pass it to the next person, and they would have to like draw it, and then they would pass it to the next person. The next person would have to try and guess what it was and write it, and then the last person would have to try and draw that like guess. It got weird,
Yeah, it did. I
especially
think
since most of those were highly inappropriate words.
that's the nature of the game. It was the After Dark edition. Okay, is that everything? A haste from Lindsay. I missed one of the Mastodons on Bull Strength. I accidentally clicked on Jathal. I think that's all the buffs.
Buff, 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 buff.
Oh, yes, I have animal growth now. Forgot about that. Stand by. Yeah, get Shrek'd. Or I could summon a Manticore. Manticore? That's not on the list. Stop it.
It is now. I feel like Alcat did a bunch of things with this game where they're just like, no, that's not technically the rule, but I think the rule is dumb, so we're changing it because it's my game.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, make a very bad Magus archetype very playable.
What you want?
Okay, I gotta hurry up. We're on rounds per level here. Time is passing. Yeah, I saw it.
Yep, it's about to see you.
Alright, didn't have time to get slow in. Here we go. It's gonna die.
Slow it now.
He's in his third range.
It has some sort of resistance.
No, it doesn't. It can't resist us forever. What shuts off a Kraglenorm's resistance?
Oh
They
my
already had a Manticore. Yeah, that's fair, Mr. Fishes. They did indeed have a model. I gotta check the bestiary. What? Stop. What? Also, he got Shrek'd.
Yeah, he did. Oh my
Can
god.
I just say? The best strategy in Pathfinder.
Buffalo?
Everyone attack it at once. Play a Scald. Play the, I forget the name of the archetype, but it passes out teamwork feats instead of rage powers. Give everyone the one that lets everyone charge as an immediate action. Everyone attack it at once. And it died.
Wow,
a miserable death.
That thing's killed us so many times.
Not today.
Not today.
Bestiary. Kraglenorm. I haven't seen any of these. Man, these are huge spoilers. I'm gonna see a Zada at some point. An Anko, that's like my favorite Fae, but they're really scary. A deer? Demaviga. There shouldn't be a Demaviga. That doesn't make sense.
Well, here we are.
Alright.
Lenorm, Crag.
More than one, it looks like. Eesh. Okay, so I don't want the encyclopedia. I forget how to get to it, because I've never had a need to, I think it's Y?
Tear them apart!
Is that right? Respect. Alright, everybody, stop and look. Look and listen. Okay, but somebody keep attacking it while I try to figure this out, plus.
I don't know, try fire and then try acid, see if...
I feel like it's cold iron.
Not poor Drago.
forget.
That thing's killed us so many times.
It died in one round, one action of everyone charge it. We are way under CR. CR is kind of arbitrary though. Well, kind of. I mostly feel that CR is arbitrary, but grains of salt, of course. Don't make them fight this Harask at first level, unless you really want to. Okay, clearly not that.
Okay.
Reggie. Give him the zaps! Give him the zaps! Give him the zap! Zip zap zoop! Bam! He wouldn't do nothing to no one, just hanging out in his cave. Okay, it seems to have not been that.
That's not electric.
Okay, let's try cold. Rigid Touch, second best spell the Magus has. I mean, the animation is sweet, but it seems to not care. We are letting so many critters run free though.
Fire?
That's how you beat his DR. You just let all the animals free. This is actually Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. Who has a fire spell? Sonic? I surely no. I'm gonna try it. It seems to not care. Battle Scion. Yes! Battle Scion is the name of the Scald. I love it. It's my favorite Scald archetype. Scalds in general are just really good. Especially like here at the house we play a little mix of 3.5, so our barbarians don't have rage powers, so a Scald will let the barbarian rage using its rage, but it's never fatigued unless it uses like a rage power, in which case it would need to use its own rage, but it's not because it doesn't have rage powers because it's included by barbarian, so it's just like, it's just value. All killer, no filler, as we just continue to coup de grace. Alright, Lindsay, do you have a fire spell? My dude. Why is there not a fire cantrip? Oh, it's called Flare? No, that dazes him. Should have given you Fireball. Gave you haste instead because I'm smart. Damn it. Damn me for being intelligent. Well, you know, stand by. I didn't sold a lot of things. Not all those alchemists.
Scorching Rays.
and no one can cast it. Who can cast that in the party? Nobody.
You right.
We have buffs and haste and everyone attacking at once. But we have Alchemist. Look at that. How convenient. Lindsay's already got one ready. She's given us a hint. Well, you're immune to fire, surely. That's your breath weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks sweet.
That looks sweet, but yeah, no, seems like it's regeneration is shut off by some sort of material. Which
I want to say it's cold iron. Because it's
unfortunate.
kind of like a Phaedra. The big one lives in the first world. Grab the loot while he's out. Already got, yeah, nice hat indeed. Let's scroll in on Amiri. See, we already have it.
Her sweet hat.
I definitely, the first time I found this guy, I just vanished behind him. He's like, there's probably loot here. Okay. I refuse to be denied.
If you need cold iron, then you're screwed.
Not necessarily. Let's see where Ragongar is at. Can he make his attacks count as a certain element yet? Flaming, Frost, Shock, Keen, which is already on. He should be high enough level at this point that he should have that Magus Archon. Here it is. Let's try that and see what happens. See if that brings him down. Did Ragongar attack?
Is it even on?
Yeah, it's ticking down. They used a round of it.
Die for me.
Okay, that doesn't do it. I feel like it's got to be Cold Iron. I'm pretty sure a Kraglenorm is beat by Cold Iron. They have been selling a lot of Cold Iron weapons, and I've just ignored them. And I've probably vendored it, unless I have, like... Probably nothing. God, that sucks.
I don't know, check. Do you have any weapons on here real quick?
I think I have to just call it. I really do. I think I have to, like, go and not be here. Oh, man, that sucks.
That does suck.
I am disappointed. I kind of want to... Okay. If you're watching this, you know I like Pathfinder a lot. And I probably know this somewhere. I think they do still have the death curses, so I'm asking for it. But I am also going to cheat, because I don't know where the bestiary is in here, but I know where it is in my phone. It's on the internet. Kraglenorm. Regeneration over Cold Iron. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I just have no answer until I come back and do it again. Going back to the house, gonna buy that Cold Iron battle axe. Gonna tell him what for. We'll be back. Yeah, you shake that funny looking Christmas tree tail. Slap. Slap on the ground. Alright. One more tag, and we're done. Cold Iron it is. Gentlemen. Well, I don't know what the Mastodon! Mastodon! And I think a human. Ragongar! He didn't even lose one of his mirror images. That feels great. Stop fighting. Stop. Stop fighting. We don't have any +3 weapons. Yeah, I do. Isn't that what this is? I don't know, it's a +2. Boo. Well, if I hadn't made Ragongar be a Dragon Disciple at this point, he could buff up into a +3. Alright. Can we please leave the place to go? Do I have to reload? Are you serious?
No, they're doing it.
Okay, there we go. Alright, we're gonna run back to the house, we're gonna buy a Cold Iron battle axe, and we're gonna come back and tell him what for.
That's so disappointing.
Yes and no.
Like, satisfying in the sense that it went down like that, but also just like, we can't kill it.
Oh, yes we can. Just have to take a walk first and hope he doesn't follow us or leave thinking we might come back to wreck him. Yeah, the Magus enhancement would get there, except for the fact that he's only a 5th level Magus.
That woman's still crying. Didn't we kill her?
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I thought I heard a woman crying.
Poor people!
Yeah.
Poor people on my lands! Give me a Cold Iron weapon, and we'll forget you existed. Nah, they're good. They've gone back to the River Kingdoms.
Okay.
I think the River Kingdoms. Oh no. Yes, indeed, poor people on my lands, how dare they? I really like our formation. It looks like a ballista. I will call this ballista formation. Go team! Ballista formation! That means Mastodons with Lindsay in the back. I already did the poor people. The poor people have been dealt with. I do not believe they stack with this. Whether or not they do, I turned it on and tried it and it didn't work.
And they're both enhancement bonuses.
Yeah, so they wouldn't stack. Actually, yeah, you know what, Mr. Blooming Earth, hold on. It's that. I had a root canal today. It's hard for me to talk. Leave me be. But it's been a while since I played a Magus. It's one of my favorite classes. I think a Magus can pop its arcane pull to stack it. Stacking with existing weapon enhancements to a maximum of +5, yeah. So either that doesn't work, or I was just missing the unconscious monster. No. Make sure you fill all your available governing positions with appropriate candidates. Meanwhile, Knock Knock can do nothing. No.
When do we get more?
Knock Knock is my general.
When do we get more?
When do we get more sacrifices for Llama? I really wish I would have taken that Priest of Lamosh. I made a mistake. I saw red. Bloodlust. The lust of battle. Killing everyone. Including a potential friend. I'll come back with like a Cleric of Lamosh too. Or a Sacred Hunt Master. Since I can't play a Hunter. I'd much rather, because I think the Hunter spell list is better. It's my only hang-up between the Sacred Hunt Master and a vanilla Hunter. I just don't like the Cleric list as much. And yeah, good day to me indeed. I'll kill you. Alright, Virgil! You beardless dwarf! You don't make no sense. Give me a thing. Which is the cheapest? The longsword. Tight. Thank you very much. Offer. I have nothing. You take a +1 dog slicer. Looks like none of these have refreshed in a while. The pressure! Alright. Try this again. Second verse, same as the first. Now I have a cold iron longsword. +1 even. But who will wield it in glorious combat? I was gonna be real mad if that javelin was +3. I just forgot I had it. It shall be I am the Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer 2 moons. With his long sword. Hello, horse.
Nay.
Yes, it is a horse.
I won't be halted.
Well, you said no.
I said nay.
I'm funny. All these guys so sad. He looks too much like somebody I know from back home that I just really want to destroy.
I love Jubilost.
It knows we're talking about him.
Yeah, I love Jubilost. He's a great character. He's so funny. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, if I met Jubilost in person, I'd want to tear his face off. But, like, character Jubilost in a game is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy at Neverwinter Nights who I like a lot, who's a lot like him. Except he's not an alchemist, he's a wizard. But, I mean, same idea. He's high int, low cha. Same way I'm trying to play Mahariel on Sundays. Just an entitled piece of garbage. I know I'm smarter than you, and I have no reason to not act like it. Why? 22 intelligence? 8 charisma? No, I think I'm at full out 7 charisma. I think I jumped all the way to 7. Yeah, I did. 'Cause I don't need it.
You don't need it?
Well, I mean, I do. That's definitely the paladin buffs, but the dragon disciples already sound mad. Though my stats should start filling out nicely in the next couple of levels.
Yeah.
It's been a while. The low level's kind of rough when you're the marshal with 14 strength. Oh, look, he's healed. I could just scroll up forever. Maybe he only has like 2 hit points. Maybe
Didn't somebody say they were tired?
Yeah, 2 moons is. I'm tired of my character complaining at me. I have to deal with my own complaining every day of my life. I'm much stronger here.
He did just fight a dragon.
Losing my temper.
Wait, who's that guy?
Ho!
Hold on. Who are you?
Goblin Prince! Hello, Goblin Prince! It's playing
Oh, sorry.
music.
The goblin in front of you looks unusual. His
I like
ugly
the
face.
click. Well done.
His ugly face is covered with red clay, which looks like to be war paint. A string of beads is hanging down from his ears, and he's wearing a dirty reed shirt.
My bruh.
Stop! I be Prince of Kame Land. Kame House! You be bringing presents, I take everything. Shiny bits, sparkly bits, grub.
Oh, this was the one that took the beads from the woman who I just ran off.
He intimidate him.
Rukongar can't fail. Hey, 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 Hey! Turns into 5 Fonzies at once.
Hey.
What's wants to live? The goblin rips the beads off his head and throws them at you. Ow. With an angry whine, the goblin runs off a trail of reeds. Blah, 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 whatever, give me the beads. Kinda wish I'd have killed him. We'll take the beads. Okay.
Well, now you can just sell that pearl necklace.
For how much though? For 2 gold, man! I'm just gonna strangle that poor person with her necklace.
I mean, I think you killed her, so.
Good, that's what she gets. Can I equip it?
I'm better off without it.
I agree.
Yeah, 2 minutes is right.
You're right, you got that amulet natural armor, you're much better. Okay. While we're moving around here.
Same, Amiri.
Not this.
I would love to, but I can't.
Lindsay's so nice about it.
I can't use it.
Oh, use it.
Meanwhile,
This is not my style.
it's not, man. You are not.
Max.
You wear the amulet of natural armor.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, I went the wrong way. No, go back. Ballista formation. March to the. Crack the door. Cave the door. Go here. Next to the Texas Longhorn. You remember when I told you that near my dad's house there's a man who has a gigantic smoker that's on a trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a longhorn skull hanging over top of it. It is great.
Stay classy, Missouri.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you think we can do that without the buffs?
I don't know. Now I'm kind of curious. Like,
Because
just
we kind of
experiment.
just Shrek'd him.
Yeah, totally.
He did not get an attack in. He lost initiative. So even before the breath weapon he wants to start the combat with would have gone off.
Boop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get greedy and try to beat him without buffs.
You know, Harem, I don't think your Grotus cares about his congregation. What's the point in worshiping?
Thank you, Lindsay!
She right though.
What's the point in venerating the other gods? All they promise their followers is empty fuss, pleasure, war,
Witchy dear
magic.
again.
For his part, Grotus teaches us to accept the inevitable with dignity.
Is the
That's-
argument here really Grotus tells it like it is?
Yeah, it is, but it's not how it is because there is an objective afterlife.
Yes, like, we know it exists because you can bring people back from it and they can tell you about it.
Also,
Harem, this is a terrible argument.
also angels. Like the hardest thing to do in Pathfinder, and one of the dumbest things to do, even though there's a whole nation in the Inner Sea dedicated to it, is, well, they're not dedicated to atheism, they're dedicated to, they just hate the gods forever, but like playing an atheist in this setting is kind of impossible. And that's kind of the argument that my dude's making. Anyway, I'm just gonna rush him. I think we don't need the buffs, I think we can just Shrek him. Famous last words!
I mean, it's not like there's a huge consequence.
You guys, do better. You guys, we did so good last time. What's happened? What's going on here? Oh, bad. Oh, come on, why are we missing? What did I do? What's the difference? The magic fang I get? Oh.
The magic fang, the increased size, like, yeah. You did buff the absolute, like...
Yeah, we're going back. Okay, those buffs are important. All I did was buff my AC, really. Well, animal growth.
Animal growth, a magic fang.
Animal growth, magic fang. Haste.
So didn't you haste also? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. That was my bad. We know we can kill him really fast. That didn't happen. Alternate universe. Humans has a goatee in that save. Actually, no, he doesn't, you know, because he'd be LG. He has no facial hair. Something Galactic Federation. Space! The final frontier.
Space. We're in space.
These are the giants of the Starship Enterprise.
Thanks.
Thank you, Maltons.
No.
That wasn't Pigs in Space?
No, Portal 2.
No, me, I never played it.
Hangs over everything. Though people
Yeah,
say
no,
State
never.
your desire.
I played a little of the first one, don't really care for it because I don't really like puzzle games.
That's fair. It is a puzzle game.
It's too hard. I'm not trying to stress myself out, I'm trying to just buff Mastodons.
Life is hard and then you die.
I kind of disagree. I used to feel that way when I was sad. I think it's more like life is fun and it's what you make of it, and then you die, yes.
Just letting the ink
Just
dry.
make sure people will remember you and you'll be fine. Just fine.
Oh, sorry.
Dark skin, mage armor.
The
What do you
undead
do
is
from
such
here?
a frivolous term. I I prefer immortal, eternal, everlasting.
We get it.
I think this is the one I did in Magic Fang. Someone may have a double Magic Fang on him.
Request.
Grotus awaits us.
Adventures call to them.
And Mage Armor for you. And Mage Armor for you. And Blur for you. Rigongar will cast Shield on himself.
What troubles you?
Well, the fact that we had to go back and do this fight for one. If you must know,
Lindsay.
do not drink all of my coffee. You may have some of it. I will not be that.
Is a sip. Is a sip.
Good.
It's like a 64-ounce thing of coffee.
That I insulin for.
And
Oh,
Lindsay
fair.
was called forth.
Everyone on the stream knows I'm diabetic, probably. Most of my friends do, and most of the major supporters of the channel know, because there's definitely been times where I've disappeared for 10 minutes because I'll die if I don't. Fun! Oh, what am I doing? What's Rigongar doing in the buff roll now? He mirror images himself.
Some displacing, some blurring, some mirror imaging, some hasting.
I mean, the 50% miss chance is much better than the other miss chance. Let's get the barbarians both. Displacement. And then that last one's gonna be for a slow that I'll actually remember to take off this time.
A simple request.
Nope, not you. 1 resist fire communal, because that's what we're dealing with these days. Reggie, what are you doing, my man?
Any fun to be
Oh, he's running over there. You coward, stop it. Buffs are ticking. Go displace your captain. Your king, even. You've already expressed a big interest in. Not interested enough to keep him alive, I see.
I wrote it like I saw it.
And I keep forgetting I have animal growth now. That's important. 2 of the Mastodons will be huge. They will not look huge. I'm still salty about it.
That does really suck.
That's like my
come
favorite
on.
druid spell. As if you couldn't tell.
I mean, you seem to love all druid spells.
Yeah, that's one of the good buff spells, though.
Accurate.
And, oh wait, what am I? Let's enlarge some folks. 2 moons sitting down on the ground doing nothing.
Yes. Oh, he's not actually bigger.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not gonna enlarge anyone else, though, because that spell takes a long time to cast. That should have been the first one. Spells will tick off while I try to do that.
Kill
it with fire!
Entertainment.
We'll kill it with good magic. Where's slow? This one? That's dispel magic. Also good.
Slow.
Whoa there! And everyone but Rigongar.
Done with waiting. Well,
Tear them apart!
I mean, there's not a them. It's a it. Tear it apart. Sir! Okay, he's getting that. He just got confused. Man, it screams like a Lapras or something. That's weird. Suck it! You dead! Haha! Cold Iron Longsword OP! Shut up, we're not on fire. Man, he had no loot. I'll take your pearl and your jade and your quartz and your 3 gold.
And your XP.
But I can't skin him! No dragon hide here. Because I rolled a 2. Oh, well, that's what it is. Was he worth a lot of experience? 8,000. I mean, that's a lot for a 6-man party. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is as big as this Mastodon's. That's satisfying. Slimy, it's satisfying. Alright, let's go sell that cold iron. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to that cold iron longsword.
Just in case, yeah, you really should.
I'm gonna run into another Lenore or something.
And like, it seems like the primary enemy of at least this book is a fae.
I believe we're done with the book, though. Could be wrong.
It seems like we're not done dealing with this woman from the first world, though.
Hey, that's something we can do. That's a lot of negative levels.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Could go
Give it a
into
shot.
that. Yeah, we
Give it a
just,
shot. It's
we
right.
just killed the dragon in like a round.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Like, even if people take a bunch of negatives, like we might be able to get through it anyway.
Jathal will get a lot of temporary hit points out of those traps. It's the eye of all of us. I'm much bigger than all my friends.
It's awesome.
Look how much cooler I am than all of you with my giant kobold mask. Too bad the Mastodons aren't huge like they're supposed to be. Yeah, I'm still salty about it. What about it?
You'll be
I'm
salty
like,
forever. 'Cause
yeah.
it's something worth being salty about.
It is. That'd be sweet. Give me gigantic elephants of death. Also, we're gonna camp. Gigantic me is gonna do nothing on the watch and just sleep. And nap time. No, excuse me. No one has anything to say? We won't say anything about the deer that continues to glitch into the ground.
No, I think it's missing its head.
I don't know, man.
I think they cut the head off.
Why?
Because you can't eat that part.
Why do we make knowledge arcana check? Wait, hold on, stand by.
That's like Kraglin one?
Yeah, hang on. Hang on. As it was said in chat, as I sit here quietly saying nothing, when a Kraglin dies, or when any Linorm dies, they have what's called a death curse. It appears to have not ticked up. Nothing happened. What's supposed to happen? It's not cheating, it's meta-knowledge that appears to not exist, also. Kraglin, what's your death curse do, my friend? When a creature slays a Kraglin, the slayer is affected by a curse of fire. Oh, well. Oh, no, we all just had vulnerability to fire. Okay, that's not so bad. Actually, it's really good, but only if there's, like, a second Kraglin or, like, 1d4 pyrokineticists. I kind of regret not running with the kineticist, now that...
She's pretty cool.
And I feel like after a min-maxing video, I have a pretty good grasp on how the class works.
I mean, would you have even let her stay a kineticist?
Yes!
Oh, okay. Fair.
Because they do a lot of damage. She'd probably replace Amiri. Because that's the, like, damage output of a kineticist.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's go deal with some spoops.
Some salty, old... Where even? The Virgin's Chambers. Where something was a god and got kicked out of the first world. I better check on the house. We saved Octavia and her friend Ragangar from stuff, but her levels are just bad and she has 8 cons, so she's gonna stay at the house. You coward! Whatever, that's fine. Bartholomew.
Oh, wait. Before you assign him to random stuff, I feel like we should prioritize, like, certain things. I don't know what those things are necessarily. Ooh.
Yeah, hold up. I have 145 build points right now. To claim the Kame lands. I don't even know where that is now. Events? Other...
Regions?
Yeah, you're right, regions it is.
Claim Kame lands!
Will cost 275, so we're just gonna let it sit. It's not the smartest thing in the world, there's gonna be some things we fail over it, but we'll get another region. Which seems good.
Kame lands.
I don't know, I haven't done a lot of, like, studying on how any of this works. Not that I'm not interested in the kingdom aspect, but there's just so much going on out here. I feel like you'd have to level at checkpoints for me to be really interested about, like, the kingdom stuff, or you'd have to get experience from completing those tasks.
My strength betrays me.
Shut up. Go nappy. That's what we do in our kingdom. We nappy. Hunting took 1 hour. Nice. That never happens. It's usually like, the hunting took 17 hours. That time it took us 60 minutes to find enough deer to feed the mastodons.
Woo!
Yes, my mastodons are carnivorous. You can't tell me otherwise. Praise Lamosh, too. She would definitely spit out carnivorous elephants.
Isn't there another part of the first world that we could get to that, like, was...
Yeah, you're right. There was a creature, and it summoned...
Right, it was that nymph, and she summoned a bunch of junk, and we were just like, oh god, we're dying.
It was one junk, and she fascinated everybody. I'm gonna try this first. We're here now.
That's fine, yeah. I'm just saying there's other stuff we can do, too.
While we're here, we'll grab it and then double back. By then, enough time should have passed. I'll have enough build points to claim the Kame lands.
Kame House, yes.
Claim Kame House. Master Roshi! Teach me how to be a monk. I'll get a new turtle friend.
Whatever, throw Master Roshi in the ocean and go get trained by Boo.
By Boo?
Yeah.
He doesn't train, he's a bad guy. Boo?
Did we watch the same? Not Boo, Poe. I was like, I'm really sure that's not accurate. It's been a minute.
In fairness, the only Dragon Ball Z I've ever watched was the Android Saga and the Cell Saga, that's it. And a little bit of the Boo Saga, at which point I lost interest because it got weird.
Best.
Yep, that's when it started.
Saga.
First episode I ever watched was the one where Trunks showed up.
Ever want to rank that guy?
What?
It's from the TFS abridged version of Dragon Ball Z.
Now, I've seen a lot of those, but they kind of, like, I watched them, I binged them in, like, a day with a bunch of people, so none of the jokes, except for, like, I call hacks. I remember that one, and no, That's all I got.
Renegade for life! Paragon till death. Nope, you ruined it.
Come on, Lindsay. Come on, Lindsay.
Do it, do it, do it.
That's 7 negative levels on people that have 3 levels.
Oh my god!
We're not ready for that.
Nope, that's... wow. Fair enough.
Let's see how high the DC is. DC 36, so I have to roll at least a 16. Yeah.
That's difficult, but not doable.
It's 20% chance-ish. Definitely not something I want to attempt. Oof, indeed, you're right. Also, the door is locked, and I have no means of getting in there, so this trap exists for nothing.
What?
Nito!
Why is it there, then?
To make us run into a bunch of negative energy traps for no reason. I mean, it's good GMing. Actually, it's not.
No, it's terrible GMing. There's literally nothing behind it.
I mean, there's definitely something behind it.
You can't get there, though.
You could. I have Mastodons. No door will stop me.
I deeply wish we could break door down.
Sunder!
Break it down!
There's definitely enough high-strength characters in this party that apparently Rain still stops us. Oh, I still don't like that. Alright, we're gonna go kill that man.
Go to the first world.
Screw you guys. I'm going to the fifth world. I'm also going to change Tumon's primary weapon back to his +1 keen open curve blade. Which has been very prevalent, but I have seen not one +1 keen Falcata. I think Harem has a +1 scimitar that is not keen. I guess I made the right choice of race. Oh, where is anything? There we go. Okay, that's a new animation, I think. Those trees getting messed up. I don't think that was there before. Cool. To explain to people is, why are we moving so darn slow? Well, there's a very powerful rainstorm running right now, son.
Do you see what's happening to these trees?
Not really, I see
they're more like bushes, I guess.
A bush is a kind of tree. It's a matter of perspective. Lindsay would call it a tree. Well, actually, she should probably call it a bush. You can use a character's portrait as a target for a spell. Thank you. I still don't like the way they drew her horns. I feel like they'd look better coming just straight out of her head.
No, and I love that look.
The generic 5e tiefling. Well, I guess I shouldn't say 5e because I've seen it in the 2 4e books I've ever read in my whole life seem to have the same ones.
No, a lot of 3.5 art is that way too.
Fair.
Because they're 3.5 tried to have a lot of variant with tieflings, even though there was no mechanical benefits to it. They're drawn a lot of different ways.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, I definitely like the bridge of nose connects to horns. I love that look. I think it's really cool, especially when their horns sweep all the way back across the skull.
Now that one makes sense to me because it's a ram.
Yeah.
Right. It would need to connect somewhere here, but also give it a mechanical bonus. Let it. Oh, that poor bird.
How is it staying there?
Against the wind. It be flying against the wind, bandit. No, that bandit's dead. Goodbye, bandit. Where are we gonna go over here? We don't even care about you. And that's wise, because there was a caster. Thank you, good AI. La 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 la. Mark! Nice. That felt good. Alright, let's take the totally pointless loot. Well, I guess there's a scroll of acid. A scroll of acid arrow. Oh my. Oh, actually, Jayful got a little messed up there. I guess we'll take a nappy before we go into the first world and fight an important fight.
Good job.
Are we still hasted? Who cast haste?
Did he do it automatically?
Who did that? Who do this? Who goes there?
It's possible.
No one did. No one cast that spell. Someone had to have. Someone had to have cast
I wonder
haste.
what feeling an undead halfling would evoke from the peasants. Fear or laughter?
Run, Lindsay. Run. Run as fast as you can.
Discussed, but I don't feel like testing the theory.
I can't snap. Can you snap in a Z pattern for me? Thank you.
Not very good snaps, but whatever.
Compared to this, got nothing. Alright, who cast haste? Who do this? Who do that? Who do the haste spell? Not that I'm mad about it. Who do that? Okay, I don't care anymore. Someone did. We got the spell back. Seasons pass really fast in Kingmaker. It was winter not that long ago.
Accurate. I mean, in fairness, I guess a lot of in-game time has passed.
And we were in the first world, so who knows what the track is.
Yep.
I actually am not sure what the track is between the first world and the material plane. I don't think I've ever taken a party to the first world. No, I have not. Hoggy doggy. To the Rillansville!
Woo! We gonna die.
No, we are not. Just kill the Cragmorn, I like my odds. During the game, you'll meet friendly clerics, namely Jod, Kavkin, and Arsino. No mention of the Lamashtan priestess. Just a little parenthetical at the bottom, please. Like a, you know, if you would like an evil cleric, here is an option for you, my friend. Nope, not here. Not today. Okie dokie. Into the funny looking shiny thing. Nothing bad will come of this. Hacha!
Do we need to buff now or after we get through the thing?
There's definitely a lot of room between here and there.
Okay.
And I am the worst leader of the nation. Things are happening right now. Lol. Kill everyone. Haha. All chaotic evilness aside, I'm not even managing my empire. I'm just traipsing throughout the land, kicking things in the shins.
And also claiming Kame land.
That's true. We'll get that when we come back.
Otherworld.
I believe that would be more of a pink.
Secret river. Secret
What
river.
even? Oh,
That's
yeah.
a baboon!
That is not a baboon. That is a monster with a way too big a tail. Be gone, foul thing!
Some sort of monkey then. See, purple.
Onwards to purple water! And onwards to the river.
You want a buff?
Pepto-Bismol. Oh, hi! Hi, Lady of the Shallows. Lady of the Pepto-Bismol River. Just sit there for a second, would you? Don't worry about us. We aren't here. We don't exist. We're not people. You're
Anything to
people.
increase our saves might also be a good idea. That way we're not all fascinated.
This was a couple levels ago, though.
That's fair. Thanks for just letting us buff while you watch.
Yeah, right?
It's a little weird, but
I mean, I ain't gonna tell her no. I think she's just fine.
if you're into that, fair enough.
Into watching people buff. Into watching their... Yeah, this is definitely the first world, Ross. Which is the equivalent of the Feywild. It's just Pathfinder calls it something different, because there's a lot more going on in the first world than just like, this is where the Fey are from. And I'm hoping we get to see more of that.
It seems like it's a pretty major like point of the plot.
Yeah.
Because we haven't dealt with like anything we saw there except for that flower. We haven't dealt with the nymph. We haven't dealt with that thingy. We don't have that thingy in 3.5 that she like made a deal with. So I don't know what it's called.
You're right, though. You're talking about the eldest. You're talking about
Yeah, that
Lantern
thing.
King. It's like on the power of like a demon lord, just the Fey version.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Lantern King is actually on our request line. Not too far down the line. Well, Fey cannot die in the first world because I guess I'll just tell my friends now. The first world was the gods' first draft of creation before they made the material plane, and they just kind of pressed buttons with it. And that's why you have everything from like magical, whimsical pixies to like the literal boogeyman. And everywhere between here and there. And then one day they kind of just gave up on it, abandoned it, went to the material plane, cut the first world off from the cycle of souls, and just left it to do whatever. So, like, in the first world, which is why I wasn't worried when Lindsay was getting killed, you cannot die in the first world, you'll just be reincarnated, because your soul has nowhere to go. And the eldest are just, like, the strongest Fae that existed there that kind of just assumed the mantle that was made in the power vacuum. So, technically speaking, yeah, bring it. I'll fight the Jabberwock. Maybe not in the playtest. In the playtest, it's kind of spooky, but we'll see. But I'm kind of disappointed, like I was saying, that like the Green Mother, the Forlorn Prince, the Lantern King, etc., 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 don't have stats yet because they're definitely fightable. Same with the King of the Lenorms, who's in the Land of the Lenorm Kings splat, who I did use. Fafnir, the biggest Lenorm of all, is a native of the First World, which is why that thing's regeneration was shut off like Cold Iron. Now, in my rambling, I forget where I'm at buffing.
Speaking of things start off by Cold Iron, though, maybe switch 2 moons back to that longsword.
2 seconds. This is just a nymph, not afraid. Doesn't have regeneration. Has DR, am very strong. I think I've mage armored everyone. Yeah, I have. So now we're on the 3 blurs. Well, I have enough blurs that I could blur literally every martial. Yeah, seems good. Except for Harem. Harem can die. Love you, Harem.
I would ask why you didn't just run with Tristan since you hate Harem so much, but...
But Tristan is... I mean, I like Ecclesiarches. I think it's a really... That cleric archetype fits my headcanon of how a cleric should work better than how a cleric
And
actually
Lindsay was
works.
called forth.
Given that I've always imagined like the Final Fantasy White Mage, basically. With no armor but lots of spells.
Same.
And Achilles just get Arcane Bond like a wizard, but can't wear armor. So it just fits for me better. But I also don't like clerics that much.
Yes.
It's my inner angry atheist, I suppose. And bless! I've lost track again.
What troubles you?
I wish I could set macros for this. Give me a mod for macros. Just hit that, and they all go. And everyone starts casting the buffs.
Where to now?
Haste.
Yeah, it's probably good enough. We're gonna do a haste. I keep hearing the Lonely Island every time she says that.
What?
Anything is possible! I'm
May I
on a boat.
suggest another way
I'm
to
on a
use this
boat.
spell?
I'm on a boat, sailing down the river Pepto-Bismol.
I yearn for entertainment.
I'm not worried about slowing her.
For me.
Unworthy.
Man,
I mean,
Magonga.
then she can't summon things if you slow her.
Oh, you're right, because she'd be staggered. Yeah, I knew there was a reason you streamed with me. Thank you. Everybody needs a strategist. You can be mine. Thank you. You're good. Very good. Oh, that's scary, though! Oh, I forgot the animal growths! No! 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 Oh, well.
Wow.
They're
She
yelling
does
so hard they're
stuff.
glowing. Interesting. Yeah, we are basically Super Saiyans. Also, she got Shrek'd.
Yeah,
Get
she did.
Shrek'd. Everyone attack her at once. Take her scroll of greater visibility. Neato.
Cool.
And another one of those.
Nice.
Now I have 2 poops. Hurrah!
No one's poops look like that.
That monkey's might. We don't need. What are you doing to that spider? Run, face spider!
I like these little monkeys though, they're cute.
Also, is there just nothing else here?
Apparently this is just a death trap.
Yeah, no, right, Ross. This party is good. It kind of is. I feel like I've cheated a
Oh, there
little.
you go.
Because you win at Pathfinder by breaking the action economy. There's no other, like, nothing is better. Take their actions away, give you a bunch of your own, you win. There was no loot for that. Except for 1 scrap of leather. Are you serious? No, no, run up the Pepto-Bismol River. Where nothing, not a thing.
Well, poop.
That sucks. I guess my conscience it feels good on my inside parts now. Because I murdered an innocent thing in a couple rounds for no reason.
Just another thing, minding its own business.
That's what it gets. Didn't even need that cold iron. Just needed... And 3 mouse
Get the guns!
Yeah, just needed 16 guns! Because there's 8 people in the party. The 16 gun salute. That's the new... Can I get to 21? Not without summoning, because the best I could do is... 18. If I had done how I kind of wish I had done, because I'd have bought off all the negs at this point and made both Two Moons and Amiri Mad Dog Barbarians, also giving them animal companions.
I won't be halted.
And then Ragon got... Well, he could have been just as easily. Ragongar could have been a Fey Sorcerer. No, he couldn't have. Because as an Eldritch Scion, his bloodline is already... Well, his bloodline is set for lore reasons, so I can't give him a different bloodline. So, how's your wisdom? Yeah, okay. Would have an animal companion. Would have no spells ever.
Head on.
Worth it. Well, he could have been a ranger. I feel like rangers are okay in Kingmaker. Because, like, you know what you're going to fight, so you can buff into it.
Truth.
In theory, I really like the ranger, because there's a lot of stuff about it that's good. It's just, like...
And I like the idea of like a trained hunter.
Same.
Like I'm trained to hunt something.
That's why I prefer the Slayer or the Hunter for both, because they're just better. Except for the fact that the Ranger can cheat point blank shot, for example, because it can take precise shot as a combat style feat without meeting the prereq, which makes the archery feat chain, which is brutal and taxy, a lot easier.
So much better.
Okay, still can't cross this. You cowards.
Are we ever gonna be able to cross? Oh yeah, that's P-Tax. We have to be able to cross eventually.
How do you know this is... okay, I thought you were cheating. Same is true also, though, for the 2-weapon fighting ranger, because you don't need that massive dexterity.
Accurate.
Just gonna ping all these.
I feel like we've been everywhere.
Show location names.
Oh.
Because this will tell me if something new has happened, and I've always forgot to turn that on.
Oh, that's so nice.
Orcus Raid!
Ah, boo.
The oak that won't tell me that this is not the place to do a thing. Alright. Neato.
Kind of namastu.
An old house. Alright, going back to Tuskdale. Off we go! That's probably not the fastest way, but we got this! Wish I could buy horses.
So much.
You know what?
Scrolls of teleport. I'm sorry. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's just really, really silly to me. Because usually fast travel is so immersion breaking, but this is a system that's literally designed for it.
No, you're correct. You're so correct. I would have a wizard in the party. I would have considered taking Octavia. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Teleport is on the Magus list. I always forget the Magus list is as good as it is. There is more to life than Shocking Grasp. I'm telling that to you guys so I can get a reflection back to myself. The Magus has all the good control spells, basically. Especially if you play the, I think it's called the Nature Bonded. Yeah, from Ultimate Wilderness that lets it have a spell book that also has druid spells in it. So you start picking up scrolls of like Entangle and Animal Growth and, what else is a good druid spell?
So many.
Yes.
Call Lightning.
Call Lightning. Call Lightning less good for this party.
That's fair. I do like Call Lightning though. Just because like I spend one action and I have infinite lightning.
Have you ever cast Call Lightning in such a way to, and it's not infinite, there's only a set amount of rounds per casting.
Sure, but like I
have
have
you
to
ever
keep
cast
using
it
spells.
in the Thunderstorm though?
Yes!
Because I've never...
I'm in a game right now with a shaman who loves to cast Call Lightning, and yeah, so our poor DM has to roll for weather every time.
Nice. Well, at least he'll roll for weather instead of just like, it's always clear and sunny. Ho ho ho! That's why you cast Control Weather first, kids. Force Punch, also a good spell. You are indeed right, Idaho.
I greet you, almost worthy one.
Oh, it's the Vudrani woman. It's the woman who I burned down a building so she could have her own building.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, good.
As decided, I have...
Stop. Hi.
have stepped upon the path of the master smith as fated by the perfect human.
Hey, Rory.
Since a rare few in these lands appreciate the aesthetics of the Vudrani, I have decided that my gifts will be made for you. However, even though my feet may carry me swiftly to the top of the mountain of perfection... Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Not weird flex at all. Her god is essentially Pathfinder's equivalent of Buddha.
Yep.
And playing a Vudrani monk every Tuesday, turns out.
Fair, alright. On this path, I shall need the help of someone tactful and... That's not us, friend. Someone such as you, a worthy one. If you are ready to aid me, come see me at my workshop and I shall tell you of my needs.
Just tell me now, you stupid coward.
Right.
Also, yes, please always make it rainy when you GM for your Gestalt Druid Sorcerer. Ross would be good. Alright, I guess I'm going back there. Tight. Shut up, Jubilos. Stop looking at me with your pendulette eyes and your beard and your... Wish I could just fight him in the throne room.
I like Jubilas. Don't fight Jubilas.
Close your eyes and look away. He's my gnome. I'll deal with him myself.
No, I like Jubilas.
I still want to know if he dyed his hair black because of the bleaching. That's the only interest I have. States, still not quite there. Yeah, I gotta... Let me make sure these are... Don't really care for breeding ground for bandits. A Fey Prophetess has made camp at a crossroad, reveals the future outcome past, and the dark side, maybe lion, blah blah blah. Troublemakers has not been resolved yet.
You haven't started it.
Right, because I'm saving my build points to claim the Kami lands. Okay, so Trade Guard is where I gotta stop and reassess here. Okay, there's nothing there we care about. All the good stuff is happening down here in Gnarlkeep, is where Shania's shop is, and also, what's his name? In Dragon's Armor shop. It's too bad I can't just fast travel there from here. You know what? That sucks. What's this? Love of the common folk. I love common folk.
Why do the common folk love us?
Because they realize it's dangerous to not. Some people want to be feared. Some people want to be loved. I want to be loved so much that people are afraid of it.
You don't even like The Office!
Mike Scott. No, I do not like The Office. Have been forced to watch it on several occasions. Much prefer Parks and Rec. Don't really like dry humor, it turns out. What'd you say to me?
Regions.
Oh, regions.
Do we have enough build points yet?
No, we don't. We're missing it by a lot.
Ooh.
Claim the Kami lands. We're at 182, need 275.
And we need Octavia. Okay.
Is Octavia doing something?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if Call Lightning is buffed in the playtest. Well, yes, it is, because it's not... it's a lightning spell, and it's in the Pathfinder playtest, so it's doing D12s. Like Shocking Grasp? Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Though I think a lot of the damaging spells are going to be walked back from what I was watching with No Direction and Ballman. They definitely buffed like way too many d6s on top of the like fireballs and black tentacles and lightning bolts MI. I think they are walking that back. I don't know.
Fair.
I feel like there should be more I've taken many steroids for the root canal that I had. I feel like there should be more going on here than there is.
I agree. I feel like there should be more Mass Effect where your like companions constantly have new banter.
Yeah, please. That would make this game... I think the game is above average. I'm really enjoying myself. That would put it at like tier 1.
Yeah.
Are you really an elf? I'm still not so sure about it. It's the short hair and the goatee. He looks a little more edgelord than elf, I suppose.
Do elves not look like edgelords? I guess they just look pompous. They don't really look like edgelords.
In Pathfinder, not so much, because they look more alien. Well, with the giant ears and the big, like, monocolored eyes.
Yes.
Alien.
Pompous.
You're pompous! Coward. Okay, none of these are ready yet.
On.
Man! I think I did this already. Did you say Spokane?
Yeah.
Why? This is not Washington, this is Kingmaker.
Because of that episode of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, yes, that's right. Have I seen it? I've only seen the first one.
Yes, it's that hilarious slam poet that's up before her terrible
Hilarious.
husband
Do you
is.
think that's hilarious?
Huh?
That wasn't hilarious. What was it?
It was funny.
Spokane, man.
It's making fun of like slam poets and like sometimes they just like say things with weird inflection and it's like
Dude,
deep.
you are so much smarter than I am. Or maybe rather it's more like when things get watched like that, you're like looking past like several layers. Meanwhile, I'm just like looking at the very first. Just like, this is dumb and so is that kind of poetry. Please get to the funny part. Shoot! Get off my screen! Well,
Doesn't Parks and Rec also have a joke about that? Because I think I've seen that meme of Leslie Knope.
yeah, if it is. It's gone over my head because I don't read that much into the things I watch.
No, it's pretty explicit. Maybe we just haven't gotten to it yet, but I could have sworn I saw a gif of Leslie Knope being like, just because I say things with a weird inflection does not mean it is deep. It's like, oh jeez.
I really like how it's trying to force all these crappy weapons on me.
Seriously?
Would you like a +3 trident? Well, I mean, that would have beat the norm. But for way more than I'm willing to spend.
Accurate.
Who doesn't have
Crap
ranger
out of my
protection
face.
+2 yet? Somebody probably doesn't.
Jayful.
Congratulations, Jay. You're in the party enough, I probably ought to buff you. That rapier she has is actually really nice. Hi, Knock Knock. What's your buff, buddy? Oh yeah, he's got the debuffs. Ranger protection +2! It is for you! Bam! With your buckler! I've got a dinner plate and I'm not afraid to use it! What was it doing? I don't remember.
Going to that little shop.
Ah, yes. Hello, horse. Need to make an animal domain cleric so I can speak to you. See if you have any witty banter.
Well, that would be so cool. Like that
the
game
original-
where the rats talk.
The original Neverwinter Nights does that. If you play, not an animal, well, I don't know. I never played an animal cleric, but a druid can. It was my favorite part. That's what drew me to the druid class in the first place. Not knowing how anything worked, but just going straight to the prestige class that would turn me into a dire tiger. Not caring about anything else, dying a lot, but also could talk to the horses. Sometimes you get relevant, like, this is a thing that's happening in the world. This is for your knowledge kind of banter. Sometimes you're just kicking it with farm animals. Both are great. Sup, farm animals? I won't eat you. I will eat you later.
Sick kukris.
He is indeed. Oh, you never did finish the Bald Stones. I think that's where that, or that quest, which is apparently bugged. But there's definitely a puzzle quest over here somewhere that we didn't
I'm
finish.
so worried about Tristan's quest, because does that mean, like, we can't finish his quest line?
I mean, I'm not that worried about it.
Right.
He is not in this party. Okay, once again, what am I doing? Going to Gnarl Keep, which is not marked on the map, but everything else is. That's bad. Well done. Could go hang out with Swamp Witch, see if she has anything she wants to do. Hi, Swamp Witch.
Swamp.
Could try to kill her now.
No, don't kill the Swamp Witch. I like her.
But dude, I need to kill her now. Before the witch is released in an expansion and she suddenly gets much better. Right now she's just like a caster. I don't need to get misfortunes into the ground.
So then don't fight her, just be friends.
Can I get her in my party?
Like we're friends with the trolls.
I should have been friends with the goblins too. I regret that one pretty hard. Alright, let's see if we can find what's his name too while we're here. A dwarf named Dragon. He's confused. What an honor to meet you, Your Grace!
Oh, hey.
Oh, there's Shania. Shania? That's what I said. What sort of...
Oh, most worthy one, it pains me to ask of you yet another favor, yet I desperately require your aid. I fear yet again that I may have made the wrong choice when I set myself upon the path of the Master Smith. A rumor has come to my ears and it has upset my heart, making me doubt myself. The perfect human has sent me a sign that shows I was fated for a greater undertaking. I beseech you, help me.
Quick interjection. Rory would never do that. Rory's followers know they're all made for something greater and it's walking the path of perfection. She's fake. Fake news. Kill her. Where's the kill her option?
The Vudrani proffers a small scroll. This was written by my father. It was meant for a family that has lived for centuries near the home of my relatives in Absalom. Absalom. Life has scattered us across Galarian, but we never gave up hope of reuniting with those we once knew so well. My father asked me to pass this letter to a member of this fine family if it should ever happen to stumble across one. As I have recently discovered...
Hasuf! Hasuf! Hasuf, what have you done? You have left your daughter! Hasuf! He was talking about leaving somebody.
He was!
Oh, scandal! In my kingdom! Slay them all! Actually don't, they will make me items. What's the opposite of slay them all? Help them all!
As I have recently discovered, one of them lives nearby, the noble Hasuf!
Hasuf!
Trades in your capital. I confess, I am too nervous to meet him. I fear that my anxiety will cause me to behave inappropriately.
Inappropriate.
And I may disgrace myself for it. What? Would you assist me in fulfilling my duty and deliver him this letter? I do not believe that my heart can be at peace until this letter is delivered. One cannot be a master when beset by such distraction.
Man, you were in my house. He's literally on the way out of the house.
He's right there.
Man, I am the leader of these lands. Fetch quests are beneath me.
But it's awesome.
My man Dragon, what you doing?
Up?
What's up, man?
Family relic and a masterpiece. Here's the story. Our family used to have a suit of plate armor named Lawbringer.
No one can wear that.
Yeah, my grandfather wore it to perform many heroic deeds. What a great dwarf he was. But it's been stolen by my own brother, Kiergan. And then Kiergan fled. Lawbringer has been on my mind ever since. I intended to bring back the relic to the clan and restore my good name. After you hired me, one merchant told me he saw some fragments of armor that looked like... Oh, is that the dwarf armor I've been collecting? That looked like Lawbringer. Kiergan is such a fool. He couldn't find a buyer for the whole suit. It's too valuable, so he pawned it off piece by piece. Someone got the jamberts, another got the gauntlets, a third got the cuirass. A fine set of armor turned into a pile of junk. Fancy junk. See if you can find my grandfather's armor and bring it back. I promise I'll repay you.
Well, alright, neato.
Neat. Turns out 3 local merchants have 3 parts of armor. They're like vultures pulling apart a corpse. They buy whatever catches their eye, not caring whether it's stolen or not. One merchant seems to be in the capital. Cool. Another was staying at some trading post.
Oleg's.
It's got an owner with a strange name. The third always prowls in distant corners, looking to buy valuables on the cheap. I believe he has an acquaintance, Huntress Drumra. She might well have it. Interesting.
Okay. Oleg is not a strange name, but I guess we'll do some fetch quests. Neato. Hello, trader. You're also a dwarf and you're short.
And also has no beard.
I mean, I'm not tripping out too much about that. I kind of was at first, but it's like, whatever, man, you do you. All dwarves are shaved in my land. Harem, come here. Close your eyes and pray to Crotus.
Oh my god.
Well, Harem wouldn't care. Harem's fine. He doesn't care about anything. He's a nihilist.
That's like a thing that like I feel like Amiri and Ragongar could really bond over. Ragongar just has him in a full Nelson while Amiri shaves his face.
I don't think I'd let... Fetchqueths are indeed beneath me. You're right, Ross. But I have to do it.
We have nothing else to do.
Go to Tuskdale. I'm just trying to get these guys to craft a Fashard for me.
Didn't take that beat.
Indeed, the game laughs in my face. To the main square! What? It tastes good. Ivy has very good creamer.
That's fair.
I didn't realize it. It was very big and very cheap. It's not what I was expecting.
Ivy is like the best grocery store. I love it so much.
It is indeed nice. Especially the one that's really big and has a sports bar on the second floor.
Yeah.
Never been to Eagleton, Indiana before. Has been nice. Telling you, next week when we go grocery shopping, we'll eat out there. Because they were talking about half off sushi.
That's fair.
I'll have sushi at the sports bar. Yeah, that sounds safe. I won't throw up everywhere. Hasuf! You have a daughter! What are you doing, Hasuf? I will kill you!
No,
I will not kill you!
We like Hasuf.
You will give me magic items right now! Vudrani asked me to give you this letter. Blah, blah, blah. He bows. Yeah, man, you definitely have been... I have not thought about your ethnicity this entire time. Boom! As soon as you finish speaking, Hasuf snatches the letter from your hands and immediately breaks the seal, quickly running his eyes along the lines. His face grows pale and his hands clench. He takes his time ripping the letter into tiny pieces. Man! Damn that disgusting wretch and that entire family. They decided to send me a letter as though I didn't know that only poison trickles from their mouths. After calming down a bit, Hasuf turns to you. You probably did not know what is in the letter. All the better. You shouldn't burden yourself with a feud between families living on opposite sides of the world. You did your part and I am grateful to you. At least for caring to deliver this letter, though it was written by traitors. Your intentions were pure. Of that I am certain. Cool. Cool story, bro. Do you have some weird plate mail or whatever? You got a bag of holding.
Ooh.
Hi there. Gimme.
Rabbit.
That's mine now.
Bloodstone. Blood for the blood god.
That's a different game, huh?
Bones for the bone throne.
Skulls for the skull throne. You weakling.
Bones.
That's skulls.
I know, but I like bones more. I think bone throne sounds better.
It does rhyme. Warhammer of Hatred! When did that get here? I guess we're gonna be fighting giants at some point. Spoilers. Or I guess that was for the trolls, as trolls are giants. Okay, seems to not have really good armor thing. Has blackberries. Oh, wait, there it is. That letter right there. The Jamberts.
Which little section are we in? Because they're all going to be there.
Notable.
Okay.
And those are expensive. Actually, only 25 gold. Never mind, that's the expensive one. Whatevs. Boom. Carrying capacity way up. I'm in medium. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Better make sure Vertil doesn't have any that like, I'm just not aware of. Cypress Queen's Flower. Edo. Yeah, you better, Bal.
You might want to buy that back from him at some point and then give it to the storyteller.
Makes 40k joke, finds a Warhammer of Hatred. Man, you two must be Oracle. Yeah, you're right. Well done, Ross, well done. I know I'm looking here to talk to you, but I'm looking at Twitch to talk to you, because that's where I see the words, because my other monitor is over here. And it's really warm in here. I don't know about you, I'm like sweating, and there's definitely,
cold.
In the Midwest, there's a polar vortex right now. It's supposed to get like negative real bad out right now. Of course, I have a lot of Canadian friends who proceed to not care, because that's every day of their life.
Even Canada right now, like these are some of the lowest temperatures we've had in like 25 years.
You'll be brave.
Because polar vortex. Unless you live in like way North Canada, in which case you should move.
I mean, the cheap medical.
But like, go live in southern Canada where things are bearable.
Have you been to Canada?
Nope.
I require rest.
Neither have I. Not to like beat my chest to you. I've been to Canada. It's not bearable anywhere there. Kane definitely for a long time wanted to take me to Canada. Feed me poutine.
Cat. Oh, but poutine's so good though.
You've never been to Canada. How have you had poutine?
You can make poutine. That's like saying, how have you ever had sushi? You've never been to Japan.
Shut up.
That is delicious.
Hoggy dog. Oh, a wolf that wants to not attack us. How nice, good friend wolf. Die for your sins. What sins, my lord?
Again.
No, no one's hasted.
Okay, I thought they would. I thought they moved fast. Never mind.
No, but that's probably like a charge animation.
You're right.
Just a dire wolf. Why are you wasting my time? Thank you for the 162 experience points. That's more than he's worth. I feel like I have to interact with Ragangar outside of the main quest to get his side quest stuff.
Maybe?
I gotta go talk to him in Octavia. I don't know. For now, we're going to Oleg's. Apparently, Oleg has a weird name. I cannot wait to tell him that to his face. Hey, you have a weird name.
This person said so.
It was this dwarf. Also, I'll kill you. I'm already taxing you.
Poor Oleg. You really got the raw end of the deal here.
That's kind of what he gets for living in an unclaimed land. Where people are actively coming in to claim it, and he's making no attempt to claim his land himself. He's kind of, like...
He has no army!
That's his first problem. I don't have an army. I got 5 friends and 3 Mastodons.
We're basically an army.
Where are his friends? And also Mastodons. He should really get on that. Okie dokie. Still haven't built a place for Bakken. Don't care that much. Oleg Leviton. How are things going? Why not ask again after your soldiers come back to collect more taxes? Okay, first give me this stuff. Second, stop being fussy. Third, I think he might still have... He has a lot of cool stuff that I've sold him over the years. Over the years, I've sold him so many items. Now I'm just mean to him. Masterwork, whatever weapon you want. Has them all. No means of enchanting them. How unfortunate. Could get Tertullius present. Now I'm good. 10 headbands of inspired wisdom. 1 golden toad. Let's do it the right way, shall we? Curious of the Lawbringer. Make sure I didn't sell him. Must have already got it. Okay, cool. Thank you for your curious. And now we'll go to the Hunter's Place, get the 3rd one, and then circle back to Trade Guard. Not Trade Guard, Gnarl Keep. Town that is at the house. Go from there. Hopefully by that point we'll have enough build points to claim the next region.
I'm confused at what rate per day we gain build points.
35 per week.
35 per week, okay.
And
How are you hot? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sweaty.
I have literal goosebumps. It's so cold in here.
Weird. I know why I'm sweaty.
Is caffeine? A steroid?
I require rest.
And when she says steroids, kids, she means the medicine I'm taking.
Yeah, not like...
For the root canal that I had earlier today.
Not like buff steroids.
For the creatine! Okay, I forget where what's-her-name lives. I think here. No, that's where Bartholomew lived before I rescued him. Where did... I don't remember. Out there.
Did you meet this person before I started playing with you?
No. It's a hunter's something. At the Swamp Witch. There's like a hunter's house out here somewhere. We've definitely been there together. The Moshton priest runs back there.
Oh,
Secluded Lodge. Man, look how fast we move. 2 Moons is flat exhausted. Let's take a nappy.
Nappies only.
Nappies only! 2 hours. Get back up. The Mastodons can't get fatigued. Ride on their backs. Fashion a sled, if you will.
That'd be so cool. Oh my god. It'd be so sweet.
And you know we're all doing it with our animal companions in actual Pathfinder. Why? Because it's smart. I feel like it might have been... No, that was between those two. Also, I know I get a ranger at some point. I think that's the only NPC I've yet to find, has been that ranger. He has been referenced.
Yeah, but we've not found him.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. Not that I necessarily want him. Because I'm friends with the trolls, and he was happy that I killed some trolls, so he and I are gonna have some problems, but whatever. Oh, hi, Tiger!
Oh, that's my little.
That's what I could have had. Is that a medium one or a large one? I have to assume that's a medium one.
It looks medium.
Alright, get wrecked! I'll charge you before you can charge me! Haha, you suck. Tommy's great.
Say it's as long as the Mastodon. Maybe it is a large one.
Hard to say.
I didn't get to look at its base before it died.
I mean, that's what he gets. Apply directly to the forehead. Yes, Ross, I have no idea where the ranger is. I have no clue.
Maybe we just missed him.
But how?
I don't know.
I don't think there's any point in the map that I just flat haven't gone to.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Seems really terrible.
I'd roll with the ranger. He has an animal companion as our ranger.
Mm-hmm.
He'd replace Amiri. It'd have to be Amiri or Ragangar, one or the other.
Yeah, that would make
Probably
sense.
Amiri.
Just
Stumbled across him. That's unfortunate. Wait.
I think that's my biggest complaint about Kingmaker. Is there seems to be some really important stuff that you just like stumble across.
In the area with the dwarf god statue, I cleared that.
That giant statue of
Maybe that was
Torag.
the dog that I missed.
Oh no.
So I just flat don't get him.
We
now.
just don't get him. That sucks!
I mean, I'm okay with it. I have my party and I like my party.
That sucks!
He can rot.
That was the dog.
That is his companion. Oh, that sucks!
That makes me so mad. No wonder
Okay,
that guy
so without spoilers, Ross, would he have fit in this party alignment-wise? That's the one hang-up I have. Because as far as his makeup goes, he seems great. Based on the pictures I've seen of him from the... Got it. Okay, I'm missing nothing. Amiri is Bay, not I forget his name. It's hard to pronounce.
Coon.
Yeah, that's right. Is it really pronounced like that? No, Mr. Biggest Fishes has also missed.
Yeah, that sucks. And that's definitely my biggest complaint about Kingmaker is that you can just miss crap like that. Like, you should not be able to just miss a companion.
Yeah, that sucks.
That really sucks.
Even if I didn't want to run with him, like, he should still be there. He doesn't care about killing everything. Fair enough. Based on his art, he looks like an archer. I think.
Range characters seem like they'd be really good.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I prefer the 2-weapon fighting archer, or the 2-weapon fighting ranger to the archer ranger. But that's just a personal preference, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome for my personal preference. Alright. We're gonna go back to that ruined watchtower, and we're gonna look around just a little bit.
It's probably still there.
Licking his wound. Yeah, we're gonna go try to find this dude.
Wait, I thought he was connected to the troll quest.
Everyone is exhausted. We have pushed too hard. Why are we getting exhausted so much faster, also?
Maybe there's an update?
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, the ruined watchtower is basically on the way back to the town I need to go to finish both those quests. Go to the watchtower. You know where you're going, son. Go here.
We'll look for this dog again.
So that's another one. It calls it a dog. I believe that probably means his animal companion was a wolf. How did we miss that? Did I just kill a wolf and just now realized I killed the poor man's pet?
He would have come after you if you'd killed his animal companion.
Or he just spent the week in mourning and got a mastodon. That's his new goal in life.
This seems like wishful thinking.
It seems like I'll get a mod to retrain him.
Okay. Follow the path carefully so we can find this. Is there a way to zoom out? Looks like
We are out as far as we can go.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's really stupid.
I concur. Does this bush have something to say? No. Okay. He should be in the top right.
But you should have seen the dog already.
Or we would see the dog where the path splits off here. Is my guess. That's best guesses.
That does explain why that guy, that one session where we were trying to find the dog, was like so adamant about us trying to find the dog.
Yeah, that makes sense. I concur. So we're just gonna hold down tab as we walk. Should be some name somewhere.
There.
Oop, what? Where? Did we already miss him? I don't even want this guy. He's playing hard to get too much.
Go back.
There's nothing back there.
I don't know.
Alright, we're going back. Tab is on. If there's something for me to click on, I'll see it. I'm on the path. That's what I thought. So he's just up here somewhere and I just missed him?
Okay.
I've revealed all of this. So if there's a dude up here, you'd think we'd see him.
Yeah.
Alright, buddy. Where you at? Hello, buddy. This seems like a good place for a buddy. Buddy! A buddy!
I won't.
That's probably the name of his wolf. It's the name of his wolf now. Buddy! Bones! Oh, there's the ranger. Found him.
He'll be right there.
Right here? Literally right where the bones are?
Oh! Oh no! Someone's bones.
So, okay. Fun.
Oh no!
Sucks to be him. Oh my god.
He was injured!
So he starved! Sucks to suck!
That's so
Oh,
stupid! I'm so mad about this.
That kind of, yeah, you ain't wrong. That's kind of something to be mad about. What if I was waiting that whole game to... Wait, hold on, stand by. I have a scroll of Raised Dead. I have to try it. And we're about to find out, aren't we? Because what if someone was really stoked for that and then just happened to miss it because you were doing something else?
Like, yeah, you should... I just really don't think you should just be able to stumble across companions and miss them entirely.
I'm okay with missing them. I'm not okay with them dying if you miss them. Because, like, I could come back, right, if I missed them, you know? I'm gonna try to Raise Dead him.
The ranger starved me.
Must have been a crappy ranger. Absolutely, you're right. He does not deserve the Raised Dead he's about to...
This spell's purpose is
The spell's purpose is to bring back characters that don't suck. Okay.
That's stupid.
I just straight up don't get
That's so stupid.
Coon and his wolf, I guess. I think that's how you say it. E-K-U-N. Hakuna Matata. That dude is dead. What a crappy ranger. Don't care, I don't need the action economy. We got that handled. Got that on lock.
I'm really mad about
Okay, so this is a spoiler. I'm asking for this spoiler now for people who have him. What is his alignment?
I'm assuming it's like chaotic good.
Because
No, it's
I
probably
remember
neutral
something
something.
about a Rastal.
He's probably neutral something, actually.
I remember something about a Rastal in his, like, in the giveaway for his, like, voice to record it. It was something, something, my name is this, something, something. The Kundayo, I think, is his full name. I think they mentioned a Rastal, so I think he's, like, LG.
This is so dumb.
That is dumb.
I'm pretty peeved about this.
I bet
This
there's
is
a
dumb.
mod to bring him back.
I'm
There's
sure
gotta
there
be.
is. Should
Well,
be able to just stumble across companions.
that you should. I agree that you should be able to stumble across them, but you shouldn't. He shouldn't die. What would have happened to Jubilost?
He's Torag.
He's LG.
Yeah, I feel like Torag would have just, or not Torag. I feel like Jubilost would have just drowned or something. Like,
Yeah, that's really worrisome, especially considering how to pot the kingdom would have gone without him.
yes, like
Right.
we needed a banker.
We-
Not a banker. What's his
Master of coin.
title? Whatever his title is. Yeah, like I just.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that really is. He's Torag, so the lawful good guy probably wouldn't have liked the needless violence, but yeah, well. Next time.
Wait.
He's LG.
Wait, he worships Torag.
Yeah.
But in the harem doing the same thing all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who want to see Dwarf Ruins in this. Like, Jubilost wanted to see it. It's important to harem. Apparently Akun as well.
Fair. But
What if he got eaten by the trolls that are now my friends? What if he died because the trolls are my friends? That
I'm
seems like
assuming that's when he dies, is if you finish the troll quest. That
before
would
you
make
talk to him.
Yeah, that would make the most sense to me.
Because
Like,
there was
that's
a
your
there was
timetable.
like a new events thing happened.
Yeah, I just oh man, it's stupid.
Give me a troll companion then.
yes.
1 for 1. Then it's cool.
Yeah, sure. If
Here's
you,
your armor, bub.
It's like getting to pick between the Justicar and her daughter in Mass Effect. Like, sure.
That makes sense.
If you're gonna make me pick, that's fine. But, man, that's stupid.
That guy's also sad about it. Alright, he got his armor back. We got 1,000 experience. Hooray for us.
Yippee.
Await news from Dragon. Hope he doesn't die in a bush somewhere.
Hey, what'd you do to Hasuf? We like Hasuf.
I'm gonna tell the truth because this is an item crafter and I need her.
Shania peers at you in surprise, but her melodious words come off her lips effortlessly. He wasn't pleased. How sad. This reminds me of a story that took place a long, long time ago.
God, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna let you read this while I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Have fun. Enjoy, guys. I'm gonna leave the lore dump now. I have the key to the whole street.
There once lived a mighty warrior by the name of Kokor. His mother was a white shark, and his father was the most lustful and most inventive of all mortals. Kokor inherited his fearlessness from his father, and from his mother his strength and thirst for blood. His skin was as white as milk, and his sharp, crooked teeth grew in 3 rows. There wasn't a warrior in the world who was stronger or more warlike, and that seems whatever. And he served Mahara loyally. One day, Kokor defeated the poisonous dragon Sruvara, who turned rice fields into nauseating marshes. Oh my god, lady, why? But Kokor did not notice that Sruvara had scraped his white skin with its talon. Infection entered the hero's body, and he grew weak. He lied down to rest and remained there for 1,000 years, much like a coon. Nothing could awaken him, even all the strife brought by the fight with the Kathagas, the dance of disharmony. Once he finally awoke from his sleep, Kokor discovered that his homeland had been ravaged by its terrible attack, and he'd slept through the battle. Disgraced, he moaned and set off for a faraway gorge where he would either deliver his body to the scorpions so they might eat his flesh and hide him from his shame. Yeah, that's definitely the answer to all of your problems. Seppuku. For 3 months, the scorpions ate his white skin and ruby flesh, but still the warrior endured. Even when he was eaten, Kokor did not die, for he was truly great. It was then that Bunda, the stinging butcher, came to him. The immortal Rakshasa told him the great Kokor's shame, but the more shameful still would be to run from it like a coward rather than atone for it. Kokor's spirits were rekindled. He arose, and through the sheer force of will, forged himself a new body out of iron. He accomplished a great many deeds thereafter, and in the end regained his position of honor and nobility. This is so stupid. Why is this in the game?
Because that's an important lore.
This lady is so boring. Oh my
Well,
God.
thank you for reading it while I was gone.
Yup, no problem. As you can see, both honor and disgrace may live in the same body. You've just done.
So, I have news.
What's the news?
Jormungandr's out moving around. So that's the thing. Not out of the cage. Yeah, she ate. We have a ball python.
That's right, ball python.
And she's got a big bump in the middle of her.
Oh.
But she's out like exploring the cage for the first time in a while. I don't know what that means.
Okay, that's awesome.
I got a little close to the cage and she reacted like she was still hungry.
Like she struck at you?
No, but she did coil.
Okay, so she was just hiding from you then. See, that's the reaction I expect when a big thing approaches her, is for her to be like, whoa there, Nessie, not to strike at you.
Okay, so what happened with the quest though? 1001 question story. Okay, so that's all we need.
Nothing gets in her way this time.
Let's hope she shuts up and makes me magic items.
Oh
Got
my
it.
god, she's so annoying.
Ekin's dead.
Literally listening to that stupid pet caterpillar. Except when Alan Rickman played him, and then it was dope.
Alan Rickman is the caterpillar of Alice.
In the new one, isn't he?
I'm surprised I didn't kill her, but she's an item crafter. She gets to live. She's the most important thing in Pathfinder.
Amiri just took a nap.
Good for her. Alright, back to Tuskdale. Or we could...
Or the Balrogs.
There definitely...
Stones, my bad.
I don't remember which one of these it was. It might have been Secret... No, it wasn't Secret Sanction. It was Lonely Barrow or Bald Stones, one or the other. But one of these definitely was a dungeon with a puzzle that seemed to be solved somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just gonna go back to Tuskdale.
Get it.
Yeah, no. It costs build points to get it.
Oh, fair.
My strength betrays me.
Shut up, dude. We're almost there. You fine. You so fine.
You
My strength retracing.
Blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Rick Gongar is his name. There was no Mickey's
Hey,
name.
Reggie.
Hey, Reggie.
Hey, Reggie.
He kind of has a Reggie haircut.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We have fortified the trading post. Plus 12 military, neato.
Okay, Octavia's free now, so now we can go claim the Kame lands
We're
if we
still
have enough
down
stuff.
considerable amounts of build
How
points.
many build points do we have?
We have 204, we need 275. We get 35 in a week, so we need to wait 2 weeks. So what am I even doing? Maybe I am just passing time. No, I refuse. I refuse. What else is going on? I'm just gonna walk over to Oleg's trading post. I want to see what it looks like now. No, that's boring. And people need to rest also.
Say, take a nap.
Have to hunt. Bam! Huggy doggy. Harbor Rock we've done. Hilltop Trail we've never been to.
Can we get there though? Is that the one that we like can't get to?
Seems like we could get there now. I'm gonna try it. I got a couple weeks to kill. While the duck kept interrupting.
Interrupting duck.
It's been a long time since Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I'll fight you, whatever. 1d4 goblins, let's go. I wish these encounters would scale up a little better.
Yeah.
We are 8 level 10 things. That means, I kill a Lenormand 1.
To the dust it will go.
This encounter is... It looks a little better.
It's 2d4 goblins.
Yeah, excuse me, I guess. Whatever, you did. Here we go.
Maybe it's more like 2d6 goblins.
Charges all the way out, turns around. Who's casting? Someone is casting haste. I don't want them to be. Did I right click on it? No? But who cast it? Lindsay. Oh, I'm not mad about it. Haste is, oh my god, yes, I'm not mad about it. Everyone attacking at once.
A terrible pun.
Indeed. Alright, take all their crap, move on about our life. How close are we to level from this pointless encounter? Not even. Because we've hit the point in Pathfinder where the encounters take a long, rather the experience takes a long time to get you to level.
Does Pathfinder Kingmaker use, which like level progression does it use?
I have no idea. I don't have it memorized. I suppose we could look at the chart, given that we can see how much experience to level we're at.
Accurate.
I should have ran with Knock Knock. I am full of regrets.
Knock Knock is pretty amazing.
You're probably really funny. Huggy Duggy. Still hasted. For 7 seconds. No more haste. Okay, so. I need, to get to level 11, I need 155,000.
Okay, so then...
I want to say that's the medium chart.
I also think that's medium, but yeah, I don't...
We always played on the long one, whenever we used experience
we
to
always
level.
play the short one.
What? Why? It takes time. Adventure.
Boring.
You're boring. That's why I switched to leveling at checkpoints, though.
Yeah, it's totally fair.
Because that means like you're not chasing random goblins through the woods because you need experience points, and that means like I can put whatever encounters in front of you, and if they're really hard and you decide you need to run from them, like right, you're not penalized for doing so. Like at the beginning of 3 Dragons, when they had to fight like 30 hobgoblins in a gigantic box canyon, there were 5 dire bears, a bunch of Erdethin, and like the answer to encounter was not kill everything. It was basically however you wanted to do it. And it was sweet, and they got the level after.
Mm-hmm, that's fair.
In a unrelated note, we are on the medium chart.
Okay. See, I don't know. I feel like if you give experience for things other than just killing things, like if you've solved the encounter, you still get experience.
That's fair. Checkpoints are better for the narrative, though.
I agree.
I think.
Oh yeah, how are we supposed to get to the hilltop trail?
Like this.
Oh, we've just never gone that way. Fair.
Huggy Duggy. Hilltop Trail. This is where we're gonna meet Jesus. And we're gonna meet, I forget his name, but he's old, and he sells you out to the saviors. It's a Walking Dead joke. See, Ross gets it.
They definitely make way more sense.
And it lets you tell the story at your own pace. There's been several times in my career where I wanted to have an encounter of a thing, and I couldn't do it because by the time we got there, there'd been enough, like, shenanigans to where the party was just too leveled to fight it. It would no longer be challenging, they'd just show up and kick it in the shins and it died. Checkpoint solved that problem.
Plus then there's no incentive to run around killing villagers.
Yeah, stops. The chaotic evil party must be on checkpoints.
Yes, oh my god, otherwise they just like burn everything. And it's like, you're sure you get like 2 experience points from this commoner, right? They're like, cool, it's experience.
I have had several players ask me how many chickens they needed to kill to get to level 20. Well, 1, actually. That's very true, I have been in your encounters, and I like them. I was kind of salty about the lizard one at first, because I didn't know what was happening. But I prefer my encounters to be really hard. As like a standard. If I, as a player, in a tabletop role-playing game that's not like we're playing Saving Private Ryan or something like that, if I go into an encounter or the first world where there's a Dwemer cat, oh, neato. It's one of my favorite.
The first world, okay.
One of my favorite familiars is a Dwemer cat cub. But anyway, if I'm willing to put my character into that scenario, I should be willing to lose him, right? Because I'm solving all my problems with. I say as I'm literally gonna have everybody run at this Dwemer cat.
You should be.
Yeah, that looks like a Dwemer cat. Well done.
That's so cool.
My favorite familiar. Well, nah. I ended up choosing a Sylvanshi instead of a Dwemer cat for my witch. Because of the alignment. Pretty much entirely. Alright, we hasted. Let's go. Where they at? Ooh!
Hello.
Hokidoki! I need to go back to that chest. I forgot we were going to go back to that chest.
Oh, after we level, we'll have to go there later.
In a second. Go into the first world. Then we're going to go back and get that chest. And yes, I'm quick saving before anybody opens a locked chest from now on, because if I roll a 2, it's crap. You should be able to take 20 on all of those. Neverwinter Nights lets you take 20 on chests when you're not threatened.
Like at least a 10. At least.
It's just kind of like a waste of time, right?
Yes, and like you can continue, like, knowledge checks, sure, either you know it or you don't. But if you're trying to disable something, you can just sit there and do it until you get it right.
Correct. Okay, first world. Lots of first world portals.
Hashtag first world probs.
I mean, excuse me, other world portals. Man, Jubilost would have been a lot of fun, because he is racially from the first world. That's where the gnomes came from. Oh, sucks to be him. Oh!
That's what killed the dead guy.
Armor Lion. Well, first I'm going to take his bracers of armor plus 5. Neato.
Ooh.
Lindsay's doing well today. So with my Mastodons, if I could give them equipment... Okay, you're kind of respectable. Oh, you Dwemer kitties. Yeah, never mind. Bark! I like the noise they make. That's neat. Thanks for your amulet of Mighty Fist. And your unique pelt. Neato.
I do love that combat music.
Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like there should be more though. I feel like yet again I've come into a place where show up, fight a couple of things, you're done, GG. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you need bracers version more than you bracers or armor, my friend. Really wish I could put those bracers on my Mastodons, but I can't, because this game is mean to me. Or wants to preserve a balance, and I guess I'm okay with that too. Because it's only fair, because animal companions are kind of the strongest thing in the game. Depending on, of course, how you level them. Well, that was a thing that we've done.
Yeah, it's kind of butt.
I mean, I really like Dwemer cats.
That's fair. Because better than, you know, more goblins. Or more bandits.
The Amulet of Mighty Fist plus 2. Which also looks good for my Mastodons. Hey! Hey! I know how this game works. Give me what I need.
Nope.
No, have to stop and buff. Let me see if they changed that in any way, shape, or form. Looks like no. I'd like to point out the Mastodon has as much charisma as the leader. The Mastodon can make the speeches. Hay is for horses, not Mastodons. Hay can be for Mastodon. What does a Mastodon use? Tell me, Almighty.
Actually.
I feel like the Mastodon eats whatever it wants, because it's just as charismatic as me. Last time I played a hunter and played it in Rise of the Rune Lords over at the IOPC, my animal companion had more charisma than I did as an orc hunter on a 15-point buy who needed to just dump to the dirt. Yeah, anywho, that was neat. Woo! All the Dwemer kitties are dead. I guess we'll go back to the room of Lamashtu and pick us some locks. A scroll of knock? No, can't even do that because Ragongar's not a spellbook class like he could be. I'll always maintain you should have been an eldritch scoundrel. Rogue 1, Wizard 1, no, bad. Bad 1. But that means you can level it however you want to. Yeah, I could also do that if you just kind of give me the character at no levels and then we just slap them on.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like metagamey-y, I suppose, but also...
It also makes a certain amount of sense.
I haven't been to the Rotten Cave.
Oh, cool. You go there.
Right. Let's go there first. It's on the way to the womb anyway. God, that is... I require you to go faster. I require you to...
Suck less.
Nah, that wouldn't solve it. Require him to have Earth Glide.
Yeah.
Which would cause him to suck less, I suppose. But...
Or any flying spell.
Suppose I... Did I try to go there?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go grab this real quick. No, wait, I'm going back from whence I came, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. You gotta go...
Let's try to do this, see what happens. Go this way. See if it, like, cuts around. Would you like to go to Varnhold? No, would not. Do you want to go to Varnhold?
Yeah, I agree. Because Divinity, Original Sin.
I like how OG Sin. Well done. How do they do what, though?
Huh?
How do they do what?
Like, give you people without class levels, don't they?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, Medora and Jahan both had, like, they were what they were. But the game is class-based, but mostly not. You can level into whatever.
To the womb of Lamashtu!
I definitely started that game as a like a knight-ish, and then turned into more of like a spellblade by the end of the game because, like, that's just the nature of. I thought I could cut that way. The nature of how that game works is like you really want to be able to cast, given that like everything is explosive and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. It makes sense because like some of the people in this party have done some like adventure or like level worthy things. Like I think Octavia and Ragongar maybe have, but like a lot of people just haven't.
Oh, look out, boys! It's the 2d6 goblins again.
Like it would make more sense if their levels were like an expert warrior or something.
And they're like retrained.
Yeah.
Because Octavia and Ragongar were slaves.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Like,
honestly, it makes more sense for Emiri to have had the levels. Because they talk about how she killed a dire lion before she showed up. Which is like a CR 5 or 6 thing.
So yeah, she might have levels, but lots of people shouldn't have levels.
That is still so satisfying. Might only be worth 50 experience ahead, but it's fun to watch. Tristan's levels make sense. Because he's from very far away. Actually, I forget where he's from. His family is from Qadira. But I don't think... Tristan himself, if he's from Qadira, he's obviously an immigrant, given that Qadira is Asia Minor. Like the Ottomans. Asia Minor. Because Sarenrae are Islam, basically. More or less. There are some differences, and some, like... Oh, I forget how it was explained to me.
It's obviously never be perfect if you're converting real-world things to over to...
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, there's also some, like, Middle Eastern, like, pagan influences as well.
Oh, cool.
For lack of a better way to say it. I forget exactly. Like Middle Eastern nomad culture stuff. That sounds worse, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Sarenrae is definitely Islam. The cult of the Dawnflower, the people who will give you one chance of redemption and then it's merciless death. Yeah, that's militant Islam. That's jihad, basically, is what that is. And that's how they're portrayed, as, like, they are a different alignment than everybody else in Sarenrae's faith. And they're, like, I think they're supposed to be true neutral, the Cult of the Dawnflower. I used them for a while, but yeah, no, totally, 100%. Redemption or the Scimitar. Also, you can look at the Qadiran flag, which is definitely... I don't know a lot about it, but I have... I watched a movie called Day of the Siege on Netflix, and it was really bad. It was really bad.
You have to, like, get there?
No, I do, that's right. Bleh. It's called Day of the Siege, and it was about the Siege of Vienna when I forget the name of that particular leader, but they wanted to plant the green flag of Allah in the holy, or not the holy land, but in Rome rather, and Kadira's flag is green and has like the scimitars, and it's the same thing, more or less. Which is another thing I really like about this set. Yeah, anyway, how do I get where the... What? Well, if this was Divinity, we'd use our teleport spell and whip! Oh, I don't remember how anything works here. I think I have to go here first.
Seems right.
I want to be where the treasure is.
Edible moss.
Can I just walk here? Yeah, we can. Alright, Nito. We're pretty sure there's not going to be an encounter here, right?
Pretty sure. I feel like we've definitely pulled everything in here.
Halt!
It did take a little while for us to figure the puzzle out, but...
Why, yes, I am casting haste to do this faster. What of it?
Totally fair, when like there's no fast forward option.
Oh, there is. It's called haste. Feels good. There's going to be a huge encounter that respawn now, and I'm going to burn all my hastes. Just kidding, over here. Okie dokie. Into that place. And then into this one. Don't quite remember. Hope I can get back there. Watch it take me back to the first world.
Quick save.
Oh, here it is. It's right there. And quick save.
Anything else?
Thank you. Jesus.
A parrot wyvern.
Ooh.
I think that's the item they were telling me about. This is so wyvern. What's your name? Neato.
I want one.
The wyvern draws power from the area of the figurine, and it's the first figurine of wondrous power I haven't thought about selling. Neat. Neat. What are the bracers, though? Bracers of armor +4. Alrighty. That's good. I'll take it. No one else can have it. It's mine. My dog. I can see why that fits with our strategy. That's the item we needed to come back for. Because...
Everyone attacking it.
with a dragon friend. Dragon friend, dragon. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Quick save again.
The Masterwork is dog. Just not as good. Just not as exciting. Not here for it. I feel like the flower was over here somewhere.
Submit.
Oh, I knew it! I knew there'd be an encounter that I missed.
Really need to haste for that primal giant spider.
I mean, now there's like 25 of them. I'm scared! Oh, we're fine. We got it.
Hasting again.
We good. We so good. So good! So good! You're all dead! Good enough. We'll take it. Man, why do we suck? Oh, that's the big one.
Matriarch. Now it's dead.
And
Oh, it's swarm. Someone alchemist fire that.
Yeah, someone did 1 damage reduced. We'll get there.
They squeak.
Oh, Ragongar can't move. Alright, so be it. Sorry, Dad. What? Hey! I killed Aaron for nothing! Actually, for more spiders, apparently. Jesus. Enough with the spiders and the con damage, and the hurting me is bad. Stop it all. Why you doing this? With your bloom-infused spider. And your big DR, which actually isn't that big.
What's that bar? Could that help?
Hmm? What are you talking about?
There was like a green bar that appeared for a second.
This?
Oh.
Is that another swarm? Alright, deal. I gotta make sure I don't hit Harem. That's the only hang up here.
Oh, no, it's dead.
Oh, neato.
Whew.
Alrighty, that was fun.
random.
Got me a melted shard of a ring. Rah! Alright, I'm gonna save after that fight. Not that it was hard, but it was kind of tedious. And it's belt of physical form +4. Who does that go to? What is it? Dex and Con.
Isn't the con
Not Jay. What happens if I put it on her? Nothing. Literally nothing. That sucks. But was to be expected. I already got one there. I'll keep my belt of physical perfection. Thank you. Don't need Dex and Con. Like you, buddy.
Also it's perfection.
So it's just trade bait. Okay, sure. One more.
Applause, please.
Yes! 2 eels and some gold! That's what I needed. Got my eels! Well, obviously there's rooms in this part that I missed.
Which is super surprising. We got out here kind of fast.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like that is probably one. Okay.
Probably.
They're a little more connected than I thought they would be. Kind of imagining like the Lost Woods in Ocarina of Time. Where like it's just a kind of random puzzle that would teleport you places. Not so much here though. This should take me to a place I've never been to. Which has a dude. Stop it with your spooters! Oh,
Yep.
well, it's clear that Lindsay won initiative. That's a lot.
2 swarms.
Not 1, not 3. I'm gonna try to get them all in a line. And yet again, a testament to how bad spells are in this game. I'm gonna hit somebody I didn't want to. Had to do it to hit those swarms though, which I think are dead.
There's one more.
Yeah, I missed one, didn't I? Oh well. Well, I didn't miss it. It obviously got hit for it's covered in shinies.
This body holds no more.
Yeah, we're getting kind of Shrek'd here. This is the opposite of how this party works. Where's the other one? You see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's under a mastodon. Sorry, guys. Still be friends with me, though! I think Jaffel got hit by that, too. Oh. It is what it is. Rex. Did one of you have a shard of a thing? Mushrooms! Neat! A Mastodon will pick those up for us. Thank you, kind Mastodon. Thank you, kind Mastodon. Lindsay? Lindsay! Well, hello, Wand of Lightning Bolt.
Cool.
Neato. That's good for us. Anything else in here that might try to kill us dead? Or just that one Prime Spider Matriarch who had only giant spider legs. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Ooh. Boring. Okay, does it look like we missed any? Boop, 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 boop.
Maybe not.
It seems like we hit them all. Alright, let's go back to the house.
Nice.
We're all pretty beat up blah, after that one.
Now we have a wyvern though.
Yeah! Can only use it once a day, I think, though.
Battles await.
Right?
So with you, we'll never use it.
No, we'll use it. It'll last for 10 minutes.
Huh?
It's a long time. It's just a free summon. Be neat. It'll recharge.
It's not connected.
You're not connected. Damn it, damn it. This is stupid and I hate it.
I know, honey.
How do I do life? Okay, we go this way. Stupid first world passage. Womb of Lamashtu. Lamashtu might want to get her womb checked out. There's a lot of plant things here.
Spiders.
She seems to have a bit of a fungal infection. I think we picked up mushrooms. Too soon?
Gross.
Not that too soon is a reference to anything. To quickly throw that out on the internet. There you are. Hi, buddy. I killed you. And
I killed you.
And also an adorable bird in the process. I'm still a little mad about it. Did you know how to solve that puzzle when we went in?
I did not. I really did not. I just like saw a dais and I was like, oh, we gotta put something on it. Smells her. Put a thing on it.
Poor bird. Why did we have to kill the bird? I feel like that's more explained in the actual adventure path. I'll have to play the actual AP at some point. Maybe that'll be the game I GM on Tuesdays. Because I told you about that, didn't I? How my Tuesday group is everyone's gonna go back and forth. Mine might just be pick up an AP, but it has to be in the playtest for important promotional reasons. But Rise of the Runelords has been 100% converted by Paizo themselves. I wonder if I could just like, hey, Paizo, give me that. They probably would not, because they probably want to release it themselves. But almost all the monsters are in the playtest V share. We have the Sin Spawn, the Rune Giants. Obviously not like God, what is her name? God. Priestess of Lamash 2 in Rune Lords escaped our party, but I wasn't there at the time, or she wouldn't have escaped. Man, that is going to bug me. What is her name? Azamar, Priestess of Lamash 2. Nualia is her name. Okay, there we go. Obviously, we'd have to build a cleric of Lamash 2. To say nothing of, like, Karzog. Okay. Would go look at that. We have a lot of ability score damage. Gonna go take a nap instead. Pya! Oh, slow. I like how I can take a boat from Lake Silverstep Village, considering I cleared that place of all of its population. Was that echoey to you?
Yes, it was super echoey.
That was weird. I thought it might have been the painkillers. Nope. Not quite.
Get there. Get there.
Man, somebody I could have had in the party is dead because I missed the thing. That's so... That's really
I
have some things that I don't agree with in Kingmaker in terms of how a Pathfinder game should run. But that's just like that's party foul.
I concur.
That's be party foul.
Yes,
right?
That is a party foul. Like, what?
I'd be okay with it if I could have a troll.
Like, if you're gonna replace him with something.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Neat. So now I can make a new person. Soldiers are gonna start sleeping on the ground outside. There are more soldiers, there are more houses for them. Of course, we'll have to teach new recruits how to survive in any conditions, because they need to, because this is the new Mammoth Lords. But these wimps will run away like babies if they don't get the hits. Miri grins. Here's what I think. If we have to build barracks for them, let them do it on the border. Let them find their feet there, patrol the area. Yeah, no, I agree. That's actually quite good strategy. Love you, Miri. Place the barracks at the borders.
Hashtag Barbarian Bay.
Yeah. Good. Well said. Now take that magic hat and get out of here, you.
Terrible looking cat.
Okay, now we have the Warden unlocked. Because I got plus 12 to military because I fortified Oleg's trading post.
Oh, is that how it happened? Okay, so you just need to get plus 10 in a category to open the new thing?
I guess.
Okay. 10 or 12, something like that.
You know?
Yes, 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 yes,
Okay,
yes, yes,
so
yes.
we're gonna... How much I have... And the guy you lost can, well, of course the ranger could. How many build points does it cost to do this?
Looks like none.
Okay, cool. But
The things that get you a rank up never seem to cost build points because you have to do them.
Yeah, let's check out stuff first real quick. Advisors.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Bergongar could do it. Knock Knock doesn't even show up here. Bergongar. Apparently Hakuna Matata. But he died a horrible death, so it's gotta be Bergongar.
Okay.
Alright, man, you did it.
Ooh.
Keeps peace in the barony, pursuing those who break the law and protecting those who abide by it, solving our problems with brute force. Fist bump my half orc. Nice! Alright, cool. I can dig it.
What's the new, like, icon?
Transition of power stability. The general is helping the warden with matters of stability. While active uses 10 instead of some of the warden's ability bonus. Okay, so it's just kind of a...
Neat.
Ragongar is getting set up
So,
sort of thing. Okay, so the time it... Poltergeist in the temple! Oh no! Oh, bad.
wait.
I'm not... He's busy.
Yeah.
There's a poltergeist. I got scared. He's gonna throw tables at us. A sign from above. High priest is busy. All of these are very important things, but I'm gonna support the general real quick. Because that'll pass the time needed to hopefully get enough build points to quickly claim the commie lands. And maybe make some other stuff happen. Alrighty, military rank 4. We did it.
We are scary.
Yeah, we are.
And we didn't even fail anything. Cool.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
And we have enough build points. Okay, cool. Regions.
Well, like, hold on. Sorry, can you go back to the stats? I'm just trying to figure out why we opened the Warden. His military was rank 3, so shouldn't we open something for loyalty then too?
I have no idea.
I don't understand the system.
Well, you'll have to GM Kingmaker for us so we can learn it together. Alright. Let's go, my dude.
Kame lands!
Oh, good. Several famous crafters want to hang out with us now. Good, good, good.
Kame lands! Yes.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Nice. Nice, we did it. Kind of looks like the state of Michigan. Just need a little bit here. Yeah, also Louisiana. They need to have a little more like brr up here for Michigan.
Like a lot more brr.
We're getting there. We'll claim that part of the Gnarl Marshes.
Okay.
Need way more build points, but I can just actively claim it from the map side. Neat.
Oh, that is neat.
Ptex! Claim Ptex! This region will be available. That's a spoiler.
That is a spoiler.
Thanks. Nerd.
We get Ptex though.
Events.
Oh.
We missed that one. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Ghosts are bad, I guess. Hands of gold. There. Oh,
That
missed
sucks.
one. Well, we're busy. We couldn't really do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, treasurer wants to talk. Talk to the treasurer.
Yeah, how did we get the warden? This is
Had I killed Ragongar, I would not have a warden.
No.
Just straight up.
This sucks.
Your Grace, it's good to see you so well. I come to you with a delegate on an urgent matter. The barony is in dire need of money, and I've come with the perfect way to raise it, introduce it. We need money. How do we fix taxes? My man. Mark well my words, unless you raise taxes, the barony simply will not survive. No matter what you decide, you will have to increase the taxes. We can hardly expect the peasantry to understand this necessity, but their understanding is not required. As for me and your other tenants involved in the country's finances, we will fully support your decision. If you're interested in my advice, I am in favor of high taxes. Your barony will thrive and people will keep busy. Working hard together requires subs. Man, he's right. So my inner leftist is not happy with what I'm about to do. But I want my 2 BP each week. Double the taxes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Squeeze every last chirp out of those peasants.
Your words make Bartholomew smile. You have made the right decision as usual. Rest assured, soon our coffers are good.
Maybe we should like export something, man.
No, dude. We're exporting their labor to my coffers. Dragon! Greetings, your grace, false tradition of a worthy rulers, patron to a master. I don't know why he's JFK with a lisp, but... The master gave generously in return. Ich bin ein Berliner. Grazie, sir. He gave me some mayhem. Thank you, buddy. I've been robbed. Some thieves crept in my workshop, took all my gold and Lawbringer. I did a whole fetch quest for that. I hadn't even had a chance to finish it.
They gather along the
People
Thorn
are
River.
saying that robbers, thieves, and murderers have lately been freely roaming the area. They gather along the Thorn River. Near the ford, your rulers are pretty... Yeah. Got your back, man. Woo! Taxes! My man. Yeah, you get it. Who is that? Oh, what's her name? God, it's so pretentious that that's highlighted. I'm happy to see you almost worthy one. A new gift and new stories await you. Still, I urge you to visit me in my workshop. Oh, thanks for the comma. All the monks are so happy. I thank you, Shania, the tulip. Now shut up. Go away. Go, be gone. Be gone. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Now let's see what we got. Hoggy doggy. Mayhem. A +1 anarchic great axe infused with the power of chaos. It makes the weapon chaotically aligned and thus bypasses the corresponding DR. Don't know how relevant in Kingmaker, but neat. It deals an additional 2d6, so it's just a +1 anarchic great axe. I mean, thank you.
Neat. Can you make us a Fashard though?
Yeah. And then I have a A +3 comma that could blind on a successful hit and grants the wielder ability to cast Molten Orb twice. God.
That's cool.
Who could equip that? No one. No monks in this house. Take this wand. No, the wand goes to... The rings go to Frodo. Who can use that comma? Anybody?
Someone.
Nobody can. No one has the... It's an exotic weapon.
Yeah, you're right. Ah, that sucks.
Oh, that does suck. I guess I'm not surprised that the Vudrani made me a monk weapon, but, like, no one can use it.
Dang.
If you didn't have that hood, it'd look so much cooler.
No,
Can you? No, you can't. Juby!
Juby!
I like how these guys have their own... They have different stats, too.
Yeah.
Didn't notice that before. Obviously, we picked the one with the better con. Nicest. Juba lost. Can't... I mean, they all could. We level them up real quick. Monk level! Hold this! Look, we did it! Actually, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take a nappy. Where are we at on time? We got 30 minutes. Neat. I gotta work in the morning. I just remembered that. Boo. Oh well.
Same. I got like a free cold day off because of the polar vortex. Now I gotta go back. Like I have a job or something.
We're gonna rest until all the con damage is gone. Hopefully those bandits are waiting for us. We're pretty beat up. Alright. If you're not good, raise your hand. That Mastodon has a dex neg on him. Yeah, they'd be fine.
We do it my
Have it your way. We are Burger King.
Do you want to assign more people to more things?
Would rather raise the well, yeah, no, I'm basically out of build points, so I'm gonna wait.
That's fair.
Give it a couple weeks, come back. I'm getting 2 more per day now, at the cost of the little man. The temp, yeah, I can certainly imagine, Anthony. It's real cold here in Kansas City, too. But you being farther north than we are.
Yeah, I saw this YouTube video that was supposed to be like teaching people how to survive these temperatures because like no one who is 25 or younger has ever seen temperatures this cold. And it's literally like, if you're way north, like in Michigan and Wisconsin, don't breathe outside. Ah! No!
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
That's so scary.
Was there any more of that soup left?
Yes.
We've reached that part of the stream, kids. I'm hungry once again. I eat a lot of food. And that's not because of the diabetes, because I know there's people out there that know I'm diabetic and are now super worried that I'm hungry, but it's because I worked out a bunch. So I need to take in a lot of calories to like maintain weight, which is great for me. It's half of the benefit of working out is I can just stuff my face with no like reprisal. Insulin aside, of course. I have to keep saying that because the Interplanar Crossroads is going to see this. Tommy, no! Them all being like 2 of them? What is it? Alex does it. I don't know what Alex does, but Greg and Adam both are in the medical field. And here I am with a medical condition.
Rakakur, what are you doing, man?
How do you like it, my party? I think it's grand. You have a fine gang of lunatics here. I myself am no noble from high society. Ha ha! But seriously, Octavia and I never dreamed of a leader like you. We imagined we sit in the woods and rob wagons, maybe join a band of mercenaries. We never expected to be the henchman of a local ruler. Not to mention such a pretty one. Ah, stop hitting on me. Stop hitting on me.
Yeah, sleep with Ragaga.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
I'm saving myself for Amiri. We just finished The Flower. Because I think I'm at chapter 3 then. I think I'm in book 3. Just don't go pale when I answer. Goodbye! Goodbye, Raganga!
I really want to do a playthrough where you get with Octavia.
Where I join their open relationship. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. No, Anthony, I'm saving myself for Amiri. She is my one true love, and she is smart, and she is angry, and will probably fight me. I could see it being like in Fallout 4 when you sleep with Piper and then sleep with someone else, and then Piper goes to Valentine and you walk into her office, she being a news reporter, he being a PI, and she wants... These both can be your companions. Mm-hmm. She wants your other companion to spy on you because you were cheating on her. No, in an open thing. I guess that's not necessarily what's happening. And I could see Amiri agreeing. I could see Amiri just being like, yeah, sure. And off you go. Though the power struggle between Ragongar and Amiri would be equal parts hilarious and tedious. You can auto-level your character if you're lame.
If you don't understand the intricacies of the system and you just want to play an RPG.
That's fair. I know I told you not to talk a lot of smack on 5e, but our newest $90 patron has come from 5e. And he's playing Pathfinder, and he's asked me to make a video specifically for that crowd that's come from 5e to, in my opinion, what is the better system, because obviously there's more math between 5th edition to the 3.5 clone. And so yes, we will make that video this coming weekend.
That's a great idea, because I think it's sort of a logical, like, I know a lot of people who start their players with like something like 5e to try and introduce them to the system. And then graduate them, so to speak, to more complicated systems like Pathfinder or 3.5.
Okay, I forget what I'm doing. What am I doing? Going along the Thorn River, near the ford. So Thorn Ford. New events have occurred. No. I haven't heard a lot from the Technic League. Kind of worried about that.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not, because the Technic League should, and I think they should have, despite the fact that it's kind of lore-breaking for what's going on in this game. Like, in Pathfinder, the Technic League definitely has laser guns and like chainsaw swords that they got from space in a science fantasy setting. That's the Iron Gods AP, basically. Robots and things like that. It's He-Man. And then the Technic League plays a huge role here, but they're just casters, right? It seems incorrect.
I definitely, yeah, I understand why they would do that though, because...
So am I just running along the Thorn Ford until I hit... I'm gonna actually try Thorn Ford. You know. Let's see if they're there.
There's been more than one occasion where it's like, I don't know, let's just run along here for a while, maybe we'll find it. That's how we found Lindsay's printing press. How we found you lost.
Surely it's not a... It's how we didn't find the ranger and now he's dead. That's so much crap and I couldn't bring him back.
No, yeah, like, I have the bones. I can do any resurrection I would like.
I concur. Howling wolves.
Ow.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Border training camps. She's... Yeah, we're gonna put her on it right now.
Oh, okay.
Still can't do that. That trade agreement costs a lot of build points.
That should probably be the next thing we save up for.
How much does it get me? 5 extra build points per week, 2 for each town, 1 for each village. Yeah, probably. Now where is... Oh my, hello. That's dumb.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, I agree, I agree. And this is all just if you don't want to level them. Supporting the treasurer, which I'll do later. He's also busy with the fire. Actually, I didn't assign him to that. He's just sitting on it.
Oh.
But more importantly, we came back here to see if... Perhaps...
Poachers.
Yeah,
Kill them.
don't care about the poachers right
Kill
now.
the poachers.
I wanted to see if Dragon's thing was here.
Oh.
And I needed to accept it and send a dude. Failing that, I'm just going to jump in the Thorn Ford and see what happens. This was a pretty fun encounter too at the beginning of the game. Kinda hard, kinda not.
Pretty sure I wasn't there for that.
You were not. This is the one time we've seen higher ground that you couldn't get to.
Oh.
Which is why every character always needs a ranged option. You'll learn it the hard way in Kingmaker. Especially when you're level 2.
Yeah.
Like, you died in that
I
archer
died.
because you can't climb up the thing, there's no option to do it, it's just in a tree stand shooting down.
As archers are wont to do.
Correct. And you just die to it. Oh look, I was right! That's ridiculous low price for a piece like this. It's dwarven made, you know. My grandfather used to wear it. Oh, it's his brother.
Oh, hey, kill that guy.
Yeah, you right. You so right. That's not my concern. It looks broken. Can't give you a kind mower. Oh, you're both dead.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Oh, no. The dwarf stashes something hastily in a big bag when he spots you. Oh, what you want? Oh, me, how can I help you? Thieves are executed in these lands, unless they're me. Or the thieves when I was being attacked by owlbears and I let them go. What can I say? I changed my mind a lot. Bam! Aw. Have mercy, please don't kill me. Mastodon swings in. Stop killing him! He's talking! Or wait, hold up, we don't? Okay. I'll give you everything, here's the armor, take it, just spare me, Lord, for there's all me for I stole from me king, from my own brother, but don't punish me, I beg you, I'd go Jeffy, Lord. Or maybe you set me free, let me go.
Are you saying words right now?
Yeah.
Stand against me.
Third? Thanks for the haste. Alright, sucks to be him. Incomplete Lawbringer and 3 pieces of crap.
Okay, so then that person has the rest of the armor.
Alright, cool. We can run that back to Dragon. But when I say tree stand, what I mean is, because you weren't here for this part, it's you fight a bunch of...
Hey, you.
You should not be there anymore. That's a glitch.
Who's that?
You know exactly who that is.
Oh, is that the person who just ran off?
No.
I do not.
How many old priests of Erastil have we run into? That's where you find him. He's all tied up here, and he's tied up in this camp, which is still running, but there's no one here. And that tree stand with no means of access, they shoot down at you.
No.
There's an option here to poison the Stag Lord's wine. Wonder what it'll let me do now. The bandits belonging in some broken bottles of the Stag Lord's wine. Because I just broke it. Just, nope. Don't have the patience. Hi, Ghost of Jihad. That's creepy.
It is creepy.
Don't be halted by the Ghost of Jihad.
So now, how do we find that person?
What person?
The person that ran off with the rest of the Lawbringer armor.
That was all we had so far.
But didn't
Let's see what this says.
Kiergan? Because it said incomplete set.
I imagine that's like the next part of the quest.
That's fair.
Okay, so hold up. Stand by. Do we want Amiri to have a +1 large bastard sword that does 2d8 +1 and then her strength, or the great axe? Oh, never mind. Obviously the bastard sword. The bastard sword has a higher damage mod. Or better average on the dice, rather, excuse me. And that sucks. Stop giving me jank weapons.
Somehow Amiri still has the sword she started the game with.
Because I haven't found anything better.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, without burning a feat on her.
Yep.
To give her, like, to get her an Elven Curve Blade. Which isn't bad, but I'm hoping I'll just pick up... Whoa, there was a +1 falchion somewhere. It's not better, though.
No, once it's a +2 falchion, like, maybe.
No, once it's a... Actually, Amiri does have a lot of... Here, I'll show you. Amiri has enough two-handed fighter levels to, when she's making an attack action, she does double her strength, and they're all vital striking. So, like, built the same way. Same character, basically. Just I'm a little better. How am I so much better? Oh, 17 strength, 22 strength. Yeah, that'll do it. Because I'm great and she's not.
So yeah, because Amiri's stats are weird.
Her stats are weird.
They're weird. I don't like it.
It's a weird barbarian. Whatevs. Let's go turn in this armor, I guess. I have that in one of my playthroughs that got deleted to me not knowing the autosaves would ride over each other. I did have just a flat two-handed fighter all the way up with a great axe, and it was fun. He did a lot of damage. Sacred Hunt Master with a stag, druid, going into Mystic Theurge. You just flat modded Amiri. That's fair. I could see it.
Yeah.
Modded in what way? I'm curious. Did you just like erase all their levels? If you could change all their stats around, that's interesting to me. Actually, it's not, because I feel like I'm already winning a lot. And increasing the difficulty just means they all do double damage to me, which is not an increased difficulty. If they want to increase the difficulty, truly, they would just add extra monsters. Or make the random encounters hard.
Nice, don't you think?
We do it my way.
Alrighty. Dragon dwarf, it's almost time, dragon dwarf. Your brother is dead, here's your armor. Dead, is he? I all knew this would end badly, I knew, and I did think to prevent it. The dragon grabs the armor and expects it with looking indifference. So that's how it is. Perish for nothing, for a piece of iron. Dwarf stays silent for a few seconds and sighs. Dwarf doesn't get a name. Like a flat new character, neat. Amiri, actually, like I said before earlier, I'll say it again, I really regret. Because the rage kicks in at like 4th if you are a Mad Dog Barbarian. But I could have done both. Well, I couldn't have done it with Amiri without respecting her, but 2 Moons could have just as easily been a Mad Dog with a Mastodon. But I think 3 is enough. Who am I? Oh, whatever, I have a wyvern. Anyway. Thanks for bringing it back all this time. He's used that out, they got to restore the armor. He's brought such bad... Whatever, that's fine. I can't wear armor called Lawbringer anyway. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Killed his brother so I don't get the armor. Here we go again.
Hey, you.
What happened this time? Storyteller, go talk to the storyteller. Show him tip of a spear. Don't care at all. Boring story. Magneto. I'll go talk to the storyteller for you. Ensure that nothing distracts our ADD crafter.
Yeah, oh my god, she's ridiculous.
I like that I can just rest here.
I mean, that makes sense.
But not in, Varnhold. In Varnhold, I must sleep in the streets.
Inns here, in the whole city.
I'm so glad to help my friend. Here's a bunch of wands and stuff. You gotta sleep outside, though. Ya heathen. That's fair. If I were me, I'd sleep outside, too. Or I'd make me sleep outside if I were he and he was me. Yes. One of these playthroughs I will run with Tristan.
I like his character. It seems really interesting.
I do, too. Just makes no sense here. I feel like if I ran with Tristan, he would just leave the party.
Yes.
Because he'd have to.
Yes, all the decisions you make, he would just be like, you're a terrible, horrible person, goodbye.
No, he clearly will just pray for me.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, that's all he can. That's what a Sarah Knight would do. Thoughts and prayers.
I mean...
Until he gives me the ultimatum that Sarah Knights had to do, you either redeem yourself or I will try to kill you. And then, well, it's 8-1. And he's an Achilles III. And this is Kingmaker, so spellcasting is kind of wonky anyway. So everyone attacking at once. Okay, to the storyteller. Tell me a story all about stuff. Gonna talk to you. Are you really an elf? I'm still not sure. I think it's questionable. You're kind of sus. Rudrani wanted to see this. We've been walking for 10 days. The caravan's owner is swearing and scratching himself. Seems the fat slob got some bad mosquito bite. I think he's just tripping. Right? Yep. Okay, Rudrani talks too much. Got it. No, it was a spear.
Pete.
Stop tripping, buddy. I do not believe the owner of this piece was a meritorious individual. Still can't do anything there. Doesn't want any of these. How could you tell it was me? Neato. Now I can run back to Shania Twain. Can tell about being a crafter. I don't know the rest of the song, but I've been watching Parks and Rec and it was on that. Whoa-oh!
Crazy.
Thank you. So she gets it.
That's the only part of the song I know.
Good enough.
Oh.
Clearly you know 2 parts. Alrighty. Gonna stop here real quick, and we're gonna do this. More economy are good. Need more build points. Probably a lot is happening right now, though. A bit worried about it. Economy rank 3! Got that done.
Oh, we didn't fail anything. Cool.
Neato. And we make a little more build points than we were. Not much, some.
But good.
I think this town is ready to do more. Was this a town? No, this is a village. This was a town. You know, it's been a little while since I looked at this. Wonder if we can rank up. And build. Stats. Build. Is there like an upgrade somewhere? Like it's here.
I think you have to click on the, yeah.
Click on here. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Is it going? Oh, it already upgraded, I see. And they both went. Neat. I'd like my longhouse to now be a town hall. I'd like my printing house to... Oh, there it is. Neat.
Cool.
I'd like my piers to be a docks or a marina. And I'd upgrade no more. The brewery can just remain a brewery, I guess. The trade shop upgrade to... nothing? Am I out of build points? Oh, it already upgraded, I see. Now it's an inn. I think I'm out of build points. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Only got 5 bips. Alrighty. Neato.
Dip.
Alrighty, so we're tracking at time, basically, aren't we? Yeah. I'm gonna check the shop now that I've upgraded it. Then I'm gonna go talk to Shania. And then call it. I'm gonna go eat some food and watch Parks and Rec before bed. You know, as you do.
As you do.
Now that I can eat food without, you know, having to pick it out of the root canal. Hi, Amiri! I like your hat. Can we date yet? Listen, we need to talk, but not in front of everyone. After the council ends, come to the tavern. It's about my trap. Oh, good.
Yes!
Okay, we're gonna run a little
yes,
late.
yes, yes.
Well, from before. Okay.
More character development.
Yep.
I like it.
Let's go learn about Amiri. But read it, because she's not voiced. Yeah, I'm still a little salty about it.
Yeah.
Probably always will be. Obligatory level check. Gonna be a while.
Soundtrack for this is very good.
Yeah, I really like the opening theme a lot. I had to listen to it again as I was booting up. Oh, good.
Has your Steam updated every single game? Has your Steam re-downloaded every single game?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what happened.
It's weird.
I'm okay with it. Free up a bunch of hard drive space. Now I know why. Also, it appears Tiki is still going to send me those hard drives once he gets back home.
Sweet.
So,
that's so
he's
nice.
Good. He is
my God.
good man. Man, this load time is taking a while.
It is.
Stop it. I better be under attack as soon as I walk out there. Well, no, it has to reload a brand new everything, so that's fair. Hey, me. With a shield. Did we change the monument now that I'm chaotic evil? Dang it.
You think you're gonna have to destroy it, rebuild it if you really want the monument to be something else.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the traders real quick. Now that they've been upgraded, let's see if they can sell me anything new.
It's all the same junk.
A bunch of masterwork weapons that I don't remember seeing. A +1 sling staff. +2 padded armor.
So it's already there.
Was it?
I thought so. Maybe I'm making that up. I thought it was though.
Yeah, this all looks the same. Okay, cool. Alright, nobody tell Shania. I have no desire to keep this javelin, for one. And for two, that comma she gave me is totally useless. So is that great axe. Don't tell any of the crafters, I'm breaking their hearts right now. But I'm getting paid! So I'm assuming Hisuf has the same stuff. Let's hit the tavern.
I wouldn't even be mad that they were giving us stuff we don't really need to use. If, like, we could get the stuff we need to use with that money.
Like with an item crafter.
Yeah.
You have a name in our tiefling. Oh, this is, what's his name's? Yes, 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 goodbye. Goodbye. You're related to the tiefling. I'm gonna look at these pots. What's in the pots? 6 honeys. Haha. What's in the chest?
They were a honey pot.
10 chocolates, 2 wines, 12 syrups.
Delicious.
Ow, my pancreas. Okay.
Where did Amiri see me?
She's at the tavern, which is this way. To the Capital Tavern. I'm pretty sure there's a place in Jeff that's literally just called the Capital Tavern or something like that. Jeff, of course, being Jefferson City, the capital of the state in which we live.
I forget that Jefferson's the capital of Missouri.
Yep. We don't have Topeka.
I also, sometimes, like, every time I think that Topeka is the capital of Kansas, it's just like, God, that's stupid.
The capitals are always kind of, oh! Hi! I did that!
That's sweet.
Yes!
Oh, examine it!
The giant owlbear that almost destroyed the capital has become quite popular in his new role. Oh, that pleases me. Oh, I'm so happy.
You killed it. You killed it dead.
Alright, I'm not buying one, but I want to see what the going rate for a level 10 character is. Only 50,000 gold. Tempting, but no. Alright, Amiri. The barbarian sips the beer from her mug with a grim look. She hesitates if she doesn't know where to begin. Once I told you about my tribe, remember? The 6 bears, of course I remember. Me? I'd be happy to forget, but they were spotted on your lands. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numeria border. What are they doing here? You asking me? I don't have no idea. I really hoped I'd never see these ugly faces no more. Man, she doesn't talk like that when she actually talks. She's scripted to be much dumber than she is, given the fact also she has like 10 intelligence. She
has more than 10 intelligence, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she has a positive intelligence score.
Yeah, so like the unnecessary.
I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could, and now they follow me. What the hell? So let's visit my old tribe, find out what do they want so far from their snow, and then we can kick them back. She finishes a beer in one gulp, then belches and stumbles towards the tavern maid to order another. Well, alright.
Cool. Let's go kick him.
Next time. That's a little farther of a jump that I want to do.
That's fair.
Given that we're at time already. What did she want to ask me? Cities getting rebuilt after the bloom. People survive such terror, and I almost all of them see their eyes nightmare did to them, and I thought we should cheer them up somehow. Oh, you needed a rock's egg. It's going to tell me all about the rock eggs that I've already sold, huh?
Well, you can always
The rock that lives on Talon Peak.
You can always go buy the egg back.
It's literally just free experience. Don't remember who I sold it to. I think it's in Varnhold. Yeah, I sold it to the merchant in Varnhold.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So we've got some stuff on the to-do list for next time.
Indeed.
Varnhold. Rebuild the monument. But we're gonna go talk to what's her name real quick.
Go kick some bears.
All 6 of them. That'll be a party that's everyone attacking at once versus an everyone attacking at once party. But their will saves are bad, so I'll just slow them. And it will be fine.
And then it will be ouch.
Ouch time indeed. They're from the Mammoth Lords. I wonder if they're bringing mammoths with them.
That'd be sick.
It'd be funny. Mammoth fight!
Doggo. Does that doggo lead us to our ranger friend?
Wait. It's worth checking. It's something I can click on. I can't talk to it. Never mind. Man, that sucks. He's just dead.
I'm so mad about this, honestly. Like, I think it's really stupid.
I concur.
I know I've said that like 50 times. It's just like...
But it bears repeating, because dumb it are.
Mm-hmm.
Mastodon. Just hanging out in his corner. Greetings, you Grice!
All this waiting.
Just quoting Stronghold Crusader here. Morning, you lordship! Knock Knock would have been fun. He fits in with this party.
He does.
And my next evil run. Take him on my LE run. Or a chaotic neutral run that doesn't care and we're just pressing buttons. For the all-rogue party that I'll eventually make because that's broken in Kingmaker. Everyone has gang up. Everyone attack it at once with sneak attack. The assassin should have been a prestige class that's in this.
Yeah. Oh, your assassin doesn't have spells, right?
Correct. Our Red Mantis assassin does. That official like named thing somewhere. But the vanilla assassin does not. What am I doing? Going here. Going to Gnarl Keep. There's no keep there. I guess there's a Gnarl, but there's not a keep. I wonder if these are ready to upgrade to towns.
That'd be cool.
I haven't got a notification about it. I got a notification about Tuskdale.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to like sit and read through the actual kingdom making rules at some point, because so far I don't get a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like it seems random. Like I don't understand why we got the ward when we did. Maybe I'm just dumb and missing something, but like...
I think we just missed the thing. Good thing I didn't kill Gongar though, just get to say it again. Because otherwise no one qualifies.
It would be SOL, like...
Oh well, it is what it is. You get that when you do a quest on the map. Neat, there. What quest?
So what quest triggers that? And why does that quest trigger?
Storyteller Senior ancestor was a coward and a failure, not a hero. I'm sorry.
Yikes.
I guess I have to lie to her, huh?
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth, who cares?
Oh my god.
But instead, here's the story. Okay, yep. Tight. Thank you for the experience. How close am I to level? Please make me a better magic item.
Jesus, she's so annoying.
Oh, that was easy. Hogadoki.
Apparently she doesn't get mad if you tell her bad things, which is nice.
Good, because I like telling her bad things. Alright, that's what we're calling it for tonight, kids. Gonna do a save. That was fun. I feel like we actually got a lot of stuff done, and I feel like I'm a little more acquainted with my kingdom and how this game is supposed to function, now that I'm not just putting out fires forever. Next time, and I'm putting it here now so you guys on Twitch can watch and remind me, we are tearing down a monument to rebuild it as chaotic evil. We are, what was the other one? There was another thing we're gonna do.
Amiri's quest.
Amiri's quest line, and the third thing.
Go get that rock egg.
Go get that rock egg. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time, guys. Say bye, dude.
See ya.